gotta see this.
Well, dear friends, the fappening was a great success.
Well, don't you think it's a little much? A little mean?
Too mean. Never. We are trolls. We are trolls. Big black holes instead of souls.
Praying on the weekend dumb.
Just for fun.
Just for fun! We are trolls!
Online trolls. Chaos is our only goal.
Chaos in complete control.
We are the trolls. It didn't always used to be this way.
We used to lurk by bridges, stopping all who dare come by.
The humans who caught up to us and we were forced to hide.
But then we found a place to go!
A place to grow.
Call our hope.
Anonymous, no rules are safe.
They call this place the internet.
But women out, we don't play no games. 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 But women out.
None can test the skill and wit.
Match the dark and soulless pit
Of one who rules our trollish ring.
our fearless leader, our troll queen. We are trolls. Online trolls. Chaos is our only goal. Chaos in complete control. We are the trolls. We are trolls. Online trolls. Chaos is our only goal. Chaos in complete control. We are trolls. Online trolls. Chaos is our only goal. Chaos in complete control. We are the trolls. We are trolls. Online trolls. Chaos is our only goal. Chaos in complete control. We are trolls. We are trolls. We are the trolls.
Welcome to the internet, we're living in a meme. Digital avatars hide behind the screens. You could see it in your mentions. We got demons in the comment section, screaming for redemption, 'cause they don't get enough attention.
Mask on, fuck your mask on. Mask on, fuck your mask on.
Bullshit, ain't got the time for the bullshit. Break it down, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
Can't believe all that bullshit, all that bullshit, that bullshit. You're way out of line with the bullshit, all that bullshit, that bullshit.
Bullshit, get the second girl. Shit, get the second girl. Shit, 'cause I'm having now. I'm having now. Shit, bullshit, shit, bullshit, bullshit.
We are the heroes, we're talking legend. Won't back down until our hands are to the heaven. Heroes, we're talking legend. Down until our hands are to the heaven.
Yes, bitch. You ain't shit, your dog ain't shit. You got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop, whoop. Somebody call the whole police. And your granny ain't shit, makes you rest in peace. 'Cause you done pissed off a petty bitch. A petty bitch, well I hope you fucking ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch, I'ma hack your computer, I'ma egg your house. I don't do cardio, but I'ma run my mouth. I'ma hide in your bushes so you scared to come out. Let everybody know that you use me for clouds. 'Cause you done pissed off a petty bitch. A petty bitch, well I hope you fucking ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information. Give me a P, give me a E, give me a T, T, Y. I'm petty all the time. Break it down now. P, E to the T, T, Y. P, E to the T, T, Y. I'm petty all the time.
Sit down. You ain't shit, and your mama ain't shit, and your daddy ain't shit.
You see me hustle hard, stack paper, it's alright. Y'all haters, it's nothing. We major. You see me, high hater, high hater, high hater. You see me, high hater, high hater.
My left stroke just went viral. Sit down, Lil, be humble.
Why so serious?
Trying to be mean to me 'cause you don't think with intellect. Hide it on the internet, they're always talking trash.
I try not to listen. Welcome to my prison. I am so connected, but I still feel so alone. I'm trapped in your laptop, and I'm trapped inside your phone.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey.
You've been trolled, you should probably just fold when the only winning move is not to play. And yet you keep on trying, mindlessly replying. You've been trolled, have a nice day.
Up on a poster, everybody knows that when we win it's cause we're supposed to. Fighting with the dark side, running but you can't hide. Talking all that's got you all that's right. We can't get a win and we'll finish, you better be ready to throw down. Calling us nameless, I'm missing the papers and we find no way cause we know how. Get it twisted, we doing our business, the chanting our names and it's sold out. Better believe it, we can't be defeated, know it. We are the heroes, we're talking legends. Won't back down into the hands or to the heaven. Heroes, we're talking legends. Down into the hands or to the heavens. Can't stop us when we go in. Kings and queens are folding. The something in our hearts, feel the rush. Yeah, we're golden. Sending out a message, leave them in the wreckage. Unbreakable, powerful forces not to mess with. We can't get a win and we'll finish. You better be ready to throw down. Calling the same as I'm losing the papers and we find no way cause we know how. When our business is turning our names and it's so loud. Better believe it, we can't be defeated, know it. We are the heroes, we're talking legends. Won't back down into the hands or to the heaven. Heroes, we're talking legends. Throw our hands into the heavens. We are the heroes, we're talking legends. Won't back down into the hands or to the heaven. Heroes, we're talking legends. Won't back down into the hands or to the heavens.
Hey y'all. Hey. Happy freaking Wednesday. What's up, everybody? Hey, y'all. What is going on? What is going on? Happy freaking hump day. I wanted to start off with some serious stuff. So that's why I'm sitting here by myself at the moment, okay? Because I'm an adult, and even though everybody thinks I can't run my own channel and do my own thing, I'm here by myself to do it, okay? That's how it is. So, let me just say, happy Wednesday again. Hope everybody's doing good. I mean, I hope y'all are staying warm, man, because, oh my gosh, the entire weekend has been, I know, and week, everybody was frozen, right? I know, believe me. It was completely crazy because we got ice more than snow. It was insane. Absolutely insane. So, we had like snow after everybody had it. We had the ice first. So, I hope everybody's been safe though and stayed warm and as much off the roads as you can. I know I've got friends that are like in 8 inches or more. I was like, oh my God, how do y'all deal with that? Like our little old place, we don't have stuff like that. You know, we've had one major snow that, you know, had lots of inches, like maybe 6 or so, you know, nothing like what y'all are getting. So prayers for everybody though. I hope nobody loses power and everybody's safe, you know. So I've got a lot of different things I'm going to talk about, okay? what's it called? I don't per se have a docket, but I do have certain things I want to play and show and do all that. So, and then I also want to go to Rumble because I want to play something else. And everybody freaking is so strike happy around here. That I would have to probably go to Rumble to do it. Let's see. Okay, so first thing, y'all. Let me get it out of the way because then I can bring the guys up and whoever else wants to come up. So, hey, Steve-O. See, I'm trying to let everybody kind of pile in because I know everybody kind of tries to wait for my intro to be over before they show up because, I get it. It is long. But it also gives everybody a chance to get in, But, so, how much did Breezy get? 16.8? I knew you had a lot. I didn't know how much it was, though, Breezy. Oh, my gosh. 16.8 inches. Jeez. I mean, how are you even getting out? Did y'all make a tunnel, an igloo to get out the door? Lord have mercy. Oh, my God. That is awful. Some of us are so spoiled. We're like, nope, y'all go ahead and get out in it. Not me. I'm not doing it. No. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no, Charlie. I know. Another one about my buddies fell on the ice too. Man. It is not fun by any means, I'm sure. It's been a long time since I've did a slip and fall on ice, but I'm telling you, I would not have fun. I remember it was horrible. Okay. So, hey, Mo, hey, Snake. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm trying to wait just a few more minutes so everybody can pile in. So that, because you know me, I like to do the important part first, and then that way everybody gets, they can watch from the beginning for the drama and whatever's important to speak on. And then we can move it on to the, what I'm going to recap us with. So, okay. So, do y'all remember? I know you do. Okay. So, Thursday night. This is last week Thursday, right? It's the last Thursday. Do y'all remember? Well, Wednesday and Thursday. Last Wednesday and Thursday. I did. Hey, Dee Dee. I did a stream over on Chatter's Voice. I did the updated. Hey, what is up, Andy? I did the updated history album where I played the 3.5 hour. I played 2.5 hours and then another hour on part 2, which was Thursday, over on Chatter's Voice. I played those 2, right? To update and remind people who Bum is, who she is always forever going to be, never going to change. Like, she wants to change it, the years and stuff, but she's been the same ever since I've known her. I'm putting it that way. And ever since everybody that's followed me, been a sub of mine, been in my chat at any time or whatever, always, okay? She's always been the same person. And I was doing the updated part 2 Thursday night of the 3.5 hour long video showing exactly what Bum does to people and how she doxes all of them and is evil to everybody, I want to preface some things. Number one, I did this Wednesday night and Thursday night right in a row, part 1, part 2. They're still over on my Chatter's Voice channel. Y'all can go watch them at any time you like. The chat's still there, all the things, okay? And hey, dog with a blog. And I did not do anything at all on Friday. Friday, I stayed off. I had stuff I could have, what's the word? Went to Rumble and played, went over. But I stayed off because everybody and their mom is pitching a fit how, I'm being mean to Bum while she's at her lowest. And then they bring up her brother's funeral. Okay, stop. Friday was the funeral. I did not even come online. If I was in a chat, okay, like that. But I didn't do anything. I stayed, sat on my hands, sat on my fingers. My mouth was shut. Because regardless, I just didn't say anything, okay? And do anything. So I did not a thing. Not even slightly. So then I was, what day am I on? So that was Wednesday and Thursday. I stayed out of it every which way. Not a thing was done or said. So then Saturday, well, I don't know. I can't remember if Friday Bum went live or anything. I don't know. But the next day, for certain, she did. And she said all kinds of crazy mess. And she went after everybody. She showed exactly who she is. When she does it every time, dude. It's a never fail with her. And you would think that with the things the way she's been going, she would just stop. Just, but that's not who she is. She can't stop beating up on other people, and you can't choose how people respond or when they respond, and I'm just going to say, look, so Thursday night when I was doing the stream, Tiffany was in my chat. And she was having her say, because just so everybody knows, I'm going to play a video and show exactly her words, because I've been trying my best not to speak for Tiffany. Since the stuff with her son, beautiful David, and y'all, there is a community post on my community post of hers that I want y'all to go look at, read, look at the pictures. It is a sad but beautiful story. And since everything's happened, I've always prayed for her and always, gave a crap, To me, something like that is so very important. And if you can't drop a sword and just be human with somebody, then something's wrong with you. If they've been human to you, there's a difference. Bum has not been human to anybody, okay? Not one person. And so immediately when all that happened and it came out, which it was not supposed to come out, man. Marissa opened her big fat mouth as per usual, And so I am kind of glad, though, because it made it where everybody could give and try to help her, too, It was meant for evil from Marissa, as always. But something really kind of beautiful came from it, you know? And I was able to drop her GoFundMe on Rumble, you know, and we kind of, that's when we first heard about it. Well, the whole time I've always stayed in touch and, you know, checked in, gave her a heart, whatever. There would be random moments that I would think of her and just go leave a heart because I gave a crap, you know? I didn't do it for anybody to see it, just so that she knew I was praying, you know? So, anyways, I want you to know that not one time ever did Bum, okay? Now, this is somebody that had her phone number, could have reached out at any time, any moment, and didn't, you know? Not even slightly. Like, we know who that is. We know exactly who she is. And I've always known. Everybody else has too. Sometimes they just don't want to admit it. Because you can't, I mean, can you imagine somebody being that selfish, you know? Like, to not even leave her a freaking heart, dude, or something, you know? When she actually defended, like, do y'all remember when I played, like, remember the stream over there on Chatter's Voice? There's part 1 and part 2 of Exposing Bum, and it's like all the things. Remember, we always did history, and we would play that. Well, there was that. The part 1 was what Tiffany had given me when she exposed Bum the first time and shared all the receipts, you know, showing her taking advantage of Paloma and all of them. Well, Tiffany had given me that, you know, like maybe soon after it, so I could play it over on my Chatter's Voice channel. And so I would do history updates and keep that in place so people know, new people, when they learn about her, they know who she is and she's going to take advantage of them, you know, which I need to get back to doing. Anyways, last time we played it was on the Unhappy Birthday, but I do need to do it again more often because I hate people getting taken advantage of. It's awful. So anyways, those streams were Tiffany's, you know, part 1 and then the beginning of part 2. And so me and Tiffany's always had some kind of a relationship, you know, over the years. We might have been mad for a minute at each other or not for the moment, you know, but we've always had some kind of interaction. And it's kind of funny now thinking she actually struck me over there on Chatter's Voice year before last. And I beat it, but she did that because she was trying to give Bum a chance, you know? She was trying to give her a fair chance at being a good human. Well, obviously, she learned that that's not who she is. And I hate that she learned it this way, but it's something that will stick with you forever, you know? Like the way she learned the lesson about who Bum is, for real, always. She'll never forget it because I could never forget something like that, you know? And so she was trying to type in my Rumble chat the other night when Bum started faking like she, you know, freaking, she immediately, y'all know that the people that were with me over on Rumble know that Bum, when she found out that Tiffany was in my chat, on Chatter's Voice, going over the stuff she had done and saying her piece, somebody, I'm sure it was probably Penny, sent her screenshots or showed her, whatever. You could tell immediately she learned that Tiffany was in my chat and not so happy about her. She started immediately faking Like, that was the fakest thing I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of people fake stuff. I've seen Bum fake a lot of stuff, you know, over the years. That was horrible. And it made me madder than I've been on this internet in years. I don't even think I've been that mad. I could not believe she would do that to somebody. There's no words. That was the grossest ever. So, I was trying my best not to speak for her. I was trying to, you know, she was trying to get in the chat to speak for herself, you know. But, you know, she had just made a Rumble account and all the things, you know. So, that's really not the point. It's that she, you know, I'm trying my best to let her speak for herself, you know. But there were a lot of things I wanted to say. And I was just like, oh my God, how I can't believe it, Bum. This is the lowest I've ever seen you stoop. And I've seen you stoop pretty freaking low. But to then pretend, you know, like you didn't know what was going on with her in her life. Like you did, because I'm going to play y'all a video. That's where I'm telling you the backstory so that I can play you the video. Y'all, I want you to just remove the trolling. No trolling tonight. This is not, at this beginning part, I don't want none of this crap. Just get them out. It's just disgusting. Don't even, I'm telling the story. I'm telling the backstory before I play a video so y'all can understand it. So, okay, so it was just disgusting. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. But what she did live, and I would play it if we weren't on YouTube. Maybe I'll replay it on Rumble so everybody can hear it themselves because it's really gross. Really, really gross. She's like, goes into this whole thing about reading her community post that she didn't read, I don't know, what, a month or so ago, or even brand new, you know? So she pretends like she didn't know. Well, Tiffany did. She said it in this video I'm going to play for you. But she, you know, if she could have got in Rumble, she probably would have typed it. But she's got way more important things going on, you know, way more. So, anyway, she was like, then she types a freaking community post out. You know, you can hear her tapping every which way, you know. The thing that I read over there on Rumble, this lady reached out to Bum to let her know that Tiffany's David had died. And the remark was just so, well, I'm sorry to hear about that. You know, like, Tiffany put a lot of time. I remember even, she put a lot of time into freaking Bum, you know, showing up, helping her out. Like, it was just freaking crazy. It was so. So, anyways, I'm going to play. I've wrestled with whether to play this or not. I was going to put it up on a community post, because what happened is that community post that Bum typed out, it ended up being Tiffany responding in it on there with her words, you know. That way you can see what she said, what she had to say, not me, you know. And I was going to throw it up. Bum deleted it, the whole community post, you know, because once she realized Tiffany knew the facts and knew exactly what and how, you know, all the things happened on her own, Bum was just she didn't want anybody to see it, I guess. But I was going to throw it up on a community post, and I'm like, no, that's not really doing bum. It's not about bum so much as it is about Tiffany having her say, you know? So I was like, well, okay, I'll do it where a video, you know, that way it can do justice for her, you know? But to me, that still wasn't enough. So I wanted to tell the backstory, and I wanted to do it justice, because can you imagine somebody such a piece of crap to not even message one time? Not one time the whole year. And then also after, you know, I just can't imagine. I'm sorry. It was all over YouTube. I know I made sure people knew and could reach out, you know. So somebody that pretended to give a crap about her, I can't even imagine not. So that's enough of my mouth and everything. It's just, and bum. Then yesterday, was it yesterday morning, y'all? In her morning stream, she says something about losing her mother's and father's ashes. I've got a little clip, and not just the clip, I've got where the the transcript where it says what she says that we're gonna play and look at, okay? Because I ain't never heard, in all the years I've been around, and y'all keep saying I'm obsessed and blah blah blah, and I watch everything. Okay, actually I don't, but still, in all the years, I have never, not once ever, heard her say anything about ashes or her parents being in an urn type thing. Never. Not ever. So, like, why in the entire hell? It's bad. Like, that's just, oh my God. She's just horrible, man. So, let me pull this up. And at least this way, Tiffany does get to say her piece in a way, sort of, through her writing, and it's not me speaking for her. Because I don't mind, of course. I have really got to know Tiffany, and I like Tiffany, We never had any real issues, It's just that it's YouTube, But I want to also, y'all, all my community posts, like I said, it's her story, her writing, her pictures, and her GoFundMe's up there. So just if you can, if she's got to pay for a headstone, and, I'm big on, we're Boyd over here too, not just drama community, but we're Boyd, and we don't share things like that. However, there is exceptions, and she couldn't have put that better. This is an exception because it is we're always for the kids, you know what I mean? We're always here to help, especially needing a headstone, we're here for that, to help something so serious. If y'all remember, we helped, I think her name was Ronea. I can't remember her name correctly. But, people called and sent money to the funeral home for her daughter. I mean, there are exceptions. You just have to be careful. And I'm telling you, this is definitely going towards what it's for, It's the same GoFundMe she had when she was, they were going to the hospital and back, and forth, when he was doing treatments, when she was having to stay in, hotels close and everything. So it's the same exact GoFundMe. It's not a different one. So if y'all can actually, you can drop it if y'all want to grab the link, Tammy. If somebody want to grab it, y'all can drop it in the chat if you'd like. Just I'm telling you, it's gonna be used for that stone. She has a specific stone picked out, and if anybody can help, feel free. All right, so I know times are hard too, so don't think that you have to, but it is there. Okay, so this is so like I said last night or night before last. Oh my gosh, what night was it? It was the night before last, because last night was when she was on about Paper Cut Tina and everything. So anyways, when she gave that performance pretending that she, so first she's heard of this, and if she had known there was a GoFundMe, it would have stayed on her channel and blah, 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 right? So what we did was make this video, and thank you, Mo. Thank you very much. I'm going to pin it while I'm on YouTube doing this part. Let's see, pin. Thank you. Okay. All right, so, Bum was like full of crap how she was talking about putting on her performance. She even gave, which I'm telling you, if I could have reached through the freaking screen when she teared up fakely, I was like, oh my God, no, you did not. I just cannot believe it. So, anyways, y'all saw or heard, she definitely did. And then she typed out this long community post. So this, I don't like to read. It's like hard to see now. I'm getting older. And I'm fighting about contacts, okay? I've got contacts. I don't want to have to get reading glasses. But anyway, so it's got voices on it. Bum's is the horrible voice, and Tiffany's as much close as we could get to her accent, but so we don't have to pause and read, but I'm going to play it. Hopefully I don't have it sped up. Let's see. No. Okay. And we'll talk about it. So here we go. Oh my God. And I had the sound off. See, I knew. I knew I'd screw this up somehow. Okay, here we go. Try that again.
Bum wrote this live when she found out that Tiffany was in my chat Thursday night. You can screenshot these if you want, because Bum deleted the entire post after Tiffany commented the truth.
Hey y'all, as a lot of you are aware, my friend Tiffany Marie's son lost his hard-fought battle with cancer this January. Had I known this whole time there was a GoFundMe, I would have had it pinned to my page and in my chat for as long as it needs to be there. She's wanting a certain headstone for her son, so please, if you want to donate, please do. I am putting the link here for anyone who wants to donate. I haven't called Tiff yet. This is a lot for her to process, and I am not good with this subject since my parents passed, so I have been trying to give her space. I know she needs it. Not because I don't care. I am trying to respect what all she is going through and allowing her time. I remember a conversation with Tiffany in the past. She spoke about her son working at the beach and what a great young man he was and how proud she was of him. How smart, handsome, and kind he was. And I haven't forgotten that conversation. Please, if you have $1 or a dime, this is something well worth you spending your money on. Thanks so much. And Bomb Nation, how about showing up and showing out for her? This is one cause you really need to support. Thank you in advance. I love you, Tiff. You've been in my thoughts and prayers.
Oh my gosh. And she steals my saying. I've always said show up and show out. Like that's a Boyd thing, and she's freaking stealing it every time, I swear. She's never got an original thought in her head.
Bombshell. You never texted me a single time from the time this came out when Molly told everyone without my permission at the end of April until now. You never even sent a heart emoji to me. Nothing. Do you know how much that hurts? To know that my son's life was so insignificant to you that you didn't even feel led in your heart to say, thinking of you. There are many who've ignored David's cancer and the loss of him. Never expected you'd be one of them. You aren't my friend. A true friend would never ignore that their one and only child, their everything in their entire world, was at war with the greatest beast on earth. You didn't care at all. You never even texted me. I posted for prayers on more than one occasion. I needed prayers for my son.
Okay, hang on. Y'all. It's good. Blum's gonna make excuses now, okay? See how straightforward that was? You would think that a normal human would be kind of like, you know what, you're right. I'm a crappy person. I am so sorry I did that. Or what, you know what I mean? Like I'd have been like, you know what? Oh my gosh, you are so right. Just be humble for a moment. Like, admit you didn't give a crap. Just admit, like, you know. But no, not her. Not Bum.
I didn't say I did, and that conversation we had was on the phone back in 2020, Tiffany. I also said that I was letting you process it all, and when I can handle the conversation, I am calling. I'm not sure why you're coming at me like that, when I was just posting your GoFundMe for your headstone. Nobody told me you had one. I had no way of knowing. I don't watch anybody, nor have I been on YouTube much in months. I haven't seen or heard from you in about 2 years, and I'm not on YouTube like that anymore. And to be honest, I avoid conversations like that since my parents died. I did speak about it on my live stream when I found out, to be clear. Gave my condolences and said you'd be in my prayers, both when I heard your son was sick and when I found out he passed. I just lost my brother. I'm grieving myself. I'm not trying to upset or offend you, and I can take the post down, no problem.
At Bombshell Reloaded, too. I'm not coming at you. I have no fucking fight left in me. I just lost my entire world and my life. I am telling you the way you have made me feel. My greatest enemies poured prayers and love into David for almost a year. They laid down every sword and loved on my precious son. You knew he was sick, and you knew he passed away when my friend Trish messaged you on the 6th of January. And your response was, I'm sorry to hear that. So please, just stop making excuses. You couldn't be bothered to even send an emoji to me in all the year of 2025. And you can avoid whatever you want to. David is 20. He was preparing to finish college and start his life, looking forward to the future. He wasn't able to ever have children. Don't use elderly people to make this okay.
After pretending you didn't know when you definitely did, then you deleted everything when she finally had her say with you. Bum, you deserve everything you get. This is another reason why karma is handing you your butt.
Okay. I mean, can you believe? I'm still blown away by just the sheer. She doesn't give a crap about anybody, y'all. If you thought she did before now you definitely. This should show you how much she means to all of y'all. Penny, you too. I'm just saying. Penny, all the people that talk to her daily, this is how much she gives a crap about you. Because when something else happens in your lives, she's not going to give a crap. I'm just saying. Think of how major this is. Someone's son getting sick and within less than a year passing of cancer. And Bum could care less. That's major. So something so small, I would say, Penny, as I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. You getting sick, or whatever. I mean, can you imagine that? So, just think about it. This is so very, sorry, let me just block this real quick. I mean, so that's Bum for you right there. This shows exactly who she is. And the good thing is, Tiffany knows that. She kind of unfortunately knew it now. So, all right, y'all. So let me let me grab this real quick. It is the the GoFundMe is posted on my community post with hers, and it's also, the link is pinned right now. I'm not going to keep it pinned all night because I usually pin my link, but it is pinned. So looky in the room, ladies, my mods, look in the room. So that is definitely happening right now. Oh gosh, you're so stupid. Okay, so all right, so let me get this pulled up and we'll move to the next subject, which so y'all, do y'all remember when I'm trying to decide what I want to say first. Do y'all remember Bum last night also started talking about the Papercut Tina and Dolly drama, right? So we were talking in Papercut Tina's and other places, and do y'all remember when we covered that? Do you remember when I had the victims of Dolly on? Do y'all remember that? I know it's been 3 years at least, because the stuff I have goes that far back. Okay, let me get it pulled up. I wanted to get the important, upsetting stuff done first, Yes, you did, Pammy D. Pammy B. Sorry. She sure did put that troll in their place. It was coming at her, asking her about spreadsheets. She's like, so? I don't care. I do what I want in my Discord, too. You know what's so funny about it? Is that people that don't know Tiffany, that's how you know it's a new troll. You know what I mean? It's one of those idiots from over there. I know, Ems. I know. Oh my gosh, I know. Way too long. We know what's up, But that's how you know it's somebody that doesn't have a clue about Tiffany and our history with her, at all. Okay, I'm going. Okay, so I'm gonna start playing this though. And this is where got you. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So later also I'm gonna go to Rumble. Remember what I said about how remember how I said that there was something I wanted to play on I wanted to play here, but I'm afraid of getting a strike playing it. Well, one of those things, actually, let me just pull that screenshot up real quick, so I can show y'all kind of what I'm talking about. I won't get a strike from this, I'm sure. This is what I was talking about, wanting to play. This right here is a screenshot of a video that got put out today, and I really want to play and us go over it. It looks like it's going to be a good video. The chick that made it does not like me, so I'm not going to play it here. However, it also has some other people's stuff, and so, you know how whiny people are around here about me playing stuff on YouTube. They always strike me, and I don't strike anybody. Like, that's the crazy part, Like, Bum has played my stuff, and I hadn't struck her. Texas has played my stuff, and I haven't struck her. Scamber and Flema and all of them, And I hadn't struck nobody. But they all want to strike me, so whatever. But I thought this was interesting. This is Amber's, the pictures that she sent to Texas over the length of time, them buddies, She changed her name to Squirt Squirt, which is kind of funny. And out of those pictures, there are tons of just keep it fakes, and also, what's the other person's name? Panda. They're, so quite interesting, right? So, all right. I won't show the other one because you never know. But I know, Ems, it's crazy. It is so crazy that people can't take other people saying they're, whatever. So here's what I was gonna play. All right. This was when okay, so do y'all remember Missa? She was Dolly's ex that came on YouTube and found out that all these Bullhorn Betty, Papercut Tina, there was Sierra, and another lady, I cannot think of her name to save my life. But then the chick I did the interview with, Victims of Dolly, is this Lindsay. She goes by Rock This Girl. I really liked her, man. And so me and Val had done a interview, like a private meeting, listening to her and her telling us, what's going on. And so we spent a lot of time, me and Val, and Savage too. Savage spent time listening and talking to Missa. We spent, as a group, we did a lot with these ladies. And for some reason, they all started fighting like the day before the interview. So I'm going to start playing it. Y'all will remember some of it, but it's really interesting. They all get up and talk it out, because that's what I always tried to get people to do. And so it's interesting now listening to it with what we've known just happened. It'll be more interesting, So here we go.
And we're live. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I'd like to say what occurred up until the recent events that has me so upset. We discussed it in the live last night. Okay, so I'm gonna play that Little Miss It's a Mood real quick. Let's see. Let's see. And I just pulled it up too. Okay, it was called the WTF, right? So let me just go ahead and say it's me, Savage Val, and this is Lindsay, aka Rock This Girl, right?
Right.
And since I don't know, last week sometime, I've spoken with her and we've planned for her to come Sunday to tell her story. It's always been for Sunday, nothing's changed. A little thing changed because last night I was listening to this and I was so confused. So I'm gonna play it for everybody.
Things in life I don't like. I don't like it when a bitch put a battery in my back, and I don't like it when a bitch try to steal my spot. So.
Or let's not always forget, try to act like there's some type of puppet master and try to play a bitch at the same time.
Right. It seems to me that while she was putting a battery in my back tonight, Miss Rocket Girl instead of going club hopping, she went chat hopping, girl. From live to live.
Gangster fingers behind the keyboard.
Okay, let me say this right here because I just got told she wasn't in anybody's chats last night, but Savage's. Okay, so do y'all know there's things called clones that people clone people to look like the same account and say stuff?
Yeah, that's why you have to check it. It's a troll thing.
Check it.
He's probably in there trolling y'all under everybody else's account.
It's probably.
Well, and as you ladies should know, I work nights.
I mean, look,
I sleep during the day and I work nights, so I don't know why you're accusing me of being anywhere.
Look, he's got his people, and we know how you ladies all know how he works, right? He's going to have his little minions go out, and they're going to cause all kinds of destruction, and he's going to use it against you, right? The goal here is, we know you guys are all enemies. We know you guys have had your issues, but you've got to remember, you've got one goal in common. What this man has done to you, and he's going to do it to other women. Do not let him do that. Do not let him do that. So your information you're putting out, make sure it's valid. Go ahead.
Check it and double check it. Oh.
Sorry, it dropped.
That's okay.
Check it twice, cut it once. Ernie Shield.
That's right. Yeah, that's
right.
And unbeknownst to the public, she been telling me and the girlfriend, Melissa, that she got all this dirt on Jimmy. All this screenshots, she filing paperwork and police reports and all this.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I've seen some screenshots and shit.
Okay. We've seen some screenshots. Yeah. I've seen some a little bit, not much.
Enough to see there's some proof after I've spoke with people.
But my only thing is, girl, where your story at?
Because
you getting everybody else to say this and do this and post this, and she wanted me. She had me to email to hit up you on Facebook, hit up Anissa on Facebook, hit up.
I didn't tell you to do anything.
We'll call her AJ. I don't know if she want to be named, but
okay. I see where we're going with this.
At the time, I thought it was just women coming together.
The AJ she's talking about has been Jimmy's other real life girlfriend for the past year.
How did you confirm that, Missa? How did you confirm that? She's someone that sits in Jimmy's chat every single night. So how did you confirm that? I didn't confirm that. I don't live there.
We need to get her up here so y'all can talk it out because I'm confused.
Well, I am too, because you know what? I have shared things with them to get them to validate and understand where I came from in a nutshell, but I don't have to give them everything. And if they're upset because I didn't give them everything, they need to understand I've been doing this for a year. I said goodbye to Jimmy early December. Everybody's coming at me. I'm trying to regain some of my friends, and all of you guys are sitting over there steaming, trying to get something out of me you're not going to get out of me. The only version of this shit I have for any of you is the truth. Okay? I've told you, Missa. I told you. You know exactly what went down. I don't know what happened after you got off of Savage's live, but someone needs to explain. It's kind of convenient that you did this to me while I was working overnight, and you know I sleep all day.
Okay, I just want to get to the other part, and then I'll drop a link for her. Okay.
Right, because
Cool.
look, it was always known that she was going to do her interview with Jenny on Sunday night. So
Right.
I don't understand why we're attacking another
No
person.
plans had changed.
Right, to tell their story.
Hey,
You've got to
Sarah.
let these people tell their story. Do you guys not know there are women we know that are scared here that cannot tell their story, and we've known it for a while.
Yeah.
And we cannot pressure victims, y'all. We cannot.
I don't even.
I don't know about anybody else, but I work a full-time job and I had to go buy a car and I got very little sleep last week in my life. I don't know what everybody else does, but I work full-time and I have a part-time job. I am a single woman. I have to do for myself. I don't know what kind of timeline you guys set your expectations onto, Missa, Sierra, but you didn't communicate that with me. You knew exactly, the both of you knew exactly what life I had last week, trying to buy a car and work overnight. Okay, get it straight.
Okay, but I said in the chat last night, that y'all do know I've met with her, spoke with her, and she's planning a time to come on Sunday. I said that in Mrs. Chat last night when this was happening. So she didn't read it or anything, so I don't know. But okay, let me get through.
Sorry, I'm eating nachos. Child, it's late. My bad. Let me get professional. Let me talk, Melissa, so I can chew.
Fuck that. This bitch wants to run around trying to start some shit. Talking about, oh, I'm gonna make a video for your channel. Oh, I'm reaching out to the Glare. Oh, I'm gonna jump on Savage's panel. Oh, I'm gonna reach out to who'd she say? The one chick with the name that repeats.
Me.
Is it the one that has the protective order? What are we talking about? There's so many women.
Who did she say she was gonna reach out to tonight after she heard me
and actually listen, this was 3 years ago. Luke, 3 years ago, when this stuff was fresh, when it was actually happening. But everybody it all worked out, So, yes, I know it was a crazy night. Yes, definitely. This was actually a daytime. I think it was on a Saturday, and the night before, Savage's Friday nights, and Missa was over there. This is what happened. We already had all this planned, so I'm gonna keep playing it. But it was it's actually been 3 years now. Hey Val, happy anniversary.
Me and you on Savages, and now she's done got her strength to be courageous and share her story.
See, right there. Okay, I have a problem with that anyways, no matter who she's talking about. She's the one that said, we need to stand behind the victims. We need to show them they can stand up and be good to them, put our differences aside. And right there, you're being condescending and horrible to a victim. Who are you?
You're assuming and jumping to conclusions because this is the very first time I talked to Rock with this girl. And I talked to Jenny Wednesday and already knew that she was going to have her on her panel. So I didn't even bother reaching out because I knew Jenny had it. So y'all don't even know what goes on behind the scenes when these shows are planned.
Constant contact with each other over here.
Exactly. So sometimes when you assume you're making an ass of yourself because you don't know what's going on, you jump into conclusions, and maybe that's what you've done, honey.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. There's only just a little bit more that
What channel is she gonna go to?
Is it a Jen? Is it the Jen or
Jen or Jenny Jen or
Jenny Jen or yeah? What was that talk show? Oh, I'm getting ADD. Keep me on track, Melissa.
So instead of reaching out to Jen,
it's so funny because I was in chat over at Paper Cut Tina's, like talking to Sierra last night. Like everybody's okay now, thank God, But it was wild. This day was wild.
Jen, right after
we ain't even got to the part where they all come up on stream. This is just explaining, because if I played just that part, people that weren't here wouldn't understand everything, So I had to play it from the beginning. So yeah, they all get up on panel, and we finally get them to work it out,
Things so she could have her voice heard.
But regardless,
she wants to go.
We had it planned.
Several different chats tonight, just starting shit. acting a complete ass, then let me know. I do believe in full transparency. I let her know, and I let Sierra know going forward. I'm gonna be particular on what panel I am, how I address stuff. If someone wants to drag it too much and make it messy, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I'm not gonna attack other people, whether people like them or not. I've been a voice for Avery, never talked to her, heard about her, ain't my shit. I'm not detracting from the statement or the mission. Just like on Savages tonight with the White Rabbit. No, you know, she's apologized, she's come correct. You know, she got caught up, she was a victim also. So now let's just go ahead and start with the first confession she let us know tonight.
Okay, so that doesn't concern me. I don't have anything to do with it. I'm just playing. I just wanted to play that part. That you know. She done failed.
Where's she go?
Well,
drop the link so both of them come up here.
All right. Here we go.
Because it's just she said this and she said that. Let them get up here, and because we're just gonna be. Jenny's just doing the platform.
All right. It looks like one person's attacking the other person here, and yeah.
Oh, I gotta find the link, y'all.
Sorry, y'all.
But I just know for a fact that Jenny had planned for her to come up there Sunday and the whole time.
Right.
So it wasn't. I'm just saying that. Okay. Now.
And as far as Lindsay being in other chats last night or whatever, running around with keyboard comment, it wasn't her.
Well, I mean, first and foremost, to everybody, I sleep during the day. I have autoimmune issues. I get my sleep. I don't apologize for it. And I work 12 to 14 hour shifts, 4 on, 3 off. So I'm going to tell you right now, I don't skimp on my sleep. I'm doing without it right now to get this shit straight. Okay. These ladies are sick and tired of seeing what they're seeing. And so am I. I don't need to fight you, Missa. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not spewing anything. Okay. I gave you truth of the matter. I have given Jenny and Savage and these ladies some proof too to look over.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
for my private decision.
I'm upset. Let me explain why I'm upset.
Then go ahead and do that, since you couldn't get me on a messenger to tell me this before you went live twice. While you know I'm asleep and while I'm working, please tell me.
So I can tell why I'm upset.
Yes, please explain your logic.
Okay, so she comes at me, her and Sierra this Monday, right? Or that Monday too.
You know what? Sierra got a choice.
Okay,
Sierra got a choice.
Hush your mouth so I can talk, or are you gonna try to keep talking?
Oh, you're gonna say it accurately. You're not gonna blame me for what didn't happen correctly, Missa. Get it straight.
I mean, I might have it. Hang on, let me just check. I might have this sped up. Ooh, I do. Let me put them on.
Start over. You know what?
So she comes
before you went live twice. While you know I'm asleep and while I'm working, please tell me.
So I can tell why I'm upset.
Yes, please explain your logic.
Okay, so she comes at me, her and Sierra this Monday, right? Or that Monday too.
You know what? Sierra got a choice.
Okay,
Sierra got a
choice. Are you gonna
choice.
hush your mouth so I can talk, or are you gonna try to keep talking?
Oh, you're gonna say it accurately. You're not gonna blame me for what didn't happen correctly, Missa. Get it straight. Start over.
Pipe down, little girl. Pipe down. So, Sierra.
Yeah, that's true, Val. To be honest, Val says, to be honest, Missa was finding all the stuff out. I kept waiting for Missa to lay a Julia Roberts line. I want to know who else has been doing my man. I know, right? Because, like, she didn't know a lot of these people had done all this stuff with her dude, you know? Like, he is such a creep for all that. He did her, and she was really a nice lady. Like, I still like Missa, you know? She left YouTube to do some other things. You never know. We do have her number. She has our contact information. So you never know what might pop up. But she's really a nice lady, man. She was finding out what a creep Dully is, you know? Like, do y'all remember? She took care of the dog, and they went to court about the dog. Do y'all remember that? It was so horrible. Did you, Luke? Okay. Cool. See, so I knew you'd been here with us a while. So yeah, Missa, I really hope she's doing good. She's cool, man. All right, here we go. I'll shut up so y'all can listen to the drama.
Comes at me, Because Lindsay sent her, gave her my information. I just showed
I did not give her your
I
information.
just showed all the voicemails where it says where Lindsay has reached out to Sierra. I think you need to reach out to Missa. I think you need to reach out to Bullhorn Betty. I think you need to reach out to this one. But that's neither here nor there. That's not why I'm upset.
Well, that's good. though.
She was sharing personal information that was
down,
concerning.
little girl. It is my story to tell. You will have your time to talk when I jump off a panel, and then you can go back and say whatever you have to say about what I've said.
Then
but
go
let
ahead,
me be
Missa.
heard. So all this comes out. I'm not mad at Lindsay. You know, I'm glad I found out. I'm glad she pointed Sierra in my direction. I'm glad everything happened. What I'm upset was Lindsay came at it that we needed to have a united front. Okay, cool. Me and Sierra was down like that. Let's expose them. Okay, girl. Yeah, let's do it. Missa, you should drop a video. If you drop a video, Sierra can drop a video and I'll drop a video and we'll all expose them. So I dropped my video. Allegedly, she's working on hers. I never got her video. Days later, still never got her video. Never pressured her to make a video. She told me she was going to do it. So then upon asking, hey, girl, where's your video at? When's it coming out? Oh, well, I'm going to go to the Glare now. I'm going to do a tell-all with the Glare now. No. You can counteract when I'm done talking.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've got text messages.
No, your timeline's a little wrong, Missa, and I am going to speak up. You need to get the timeline right. You need to get the conversation right.
Panel, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Then you can run
Then
your
get
mouth
it short
about
and sweet,
whatever.
but you are misrepresenting the details, and I will put them in order on paper because I know when I contacted people, I know when I said what, and you're misinterpreting
them,
it.
I'm telling what you told me.
And you're bringing out information that I never told you to talk about. So why are you taking things public that nobody ever asked you to do?
Let me tell my story.
No, because you're saying shit out loud that is not yours to talk about. Do you understand why I am defensive now?
About when this is a conversation you
no, not when I was already making my plans. I was already making my plans and taking care of myself since I sit halfway across the country. And since you decided you had to do what you had to do, I've been doing what I had to do. It doesn't mean I'm telling you everything. Because I didn't do it on your timeline doesn't mean you get to criticize me.
Talk to finish getting the rest of the
yeah,
story
because
out.
you get the timeline fucking wrong. Your timeline is wrong.
Girl, I'm not the one who's been running around in Jimmy's chats for over a year, starting shit with everybody, talking shit with everybody.
You know what? That's what
you've been hiding behind the scenes. Hold on.
Me fucking
You're
talk.
just as
Shut up.
guilty. Okay, both of y'all are just as guilty. You can't just keep back like hitting each other. I thought it was a let's stand together thing.
Yes, and that's what I'm trying to say is how she approached me with things, but she won't let me get it out. And she
do not misinterpret me and do not misrepresent me. I've been dealing with this shit for a year, you guys.
I understand why though. It's made. Think about it. You just did a stream bashing her and us a little, and then
I never bashed y'all.
Well,
yes, because I can't even get my story out because she won't let me tell what she has told me, what has led up to the events of last night. She keeps speaking over me.
Go ahead.
I'm confused because you didn't contact me personally and speak to me about it. You went on air and said things while I was at work.
See, again, I can't get 2 words out.
Think about what you did.
Honey, I know what the hell I did. I don't have to think about shit. I know. And I know what you've told me, but you keep deflecting and talking over me.
No, I haven't been able to speak. I bought a car last week and I had 8 hours of sleep in 3 days. That's why I'm not on your goddamn timeline.
It ain't about my timeline. It's the timeline of shit you told me you were going to do.
Yes, and yes, ma'am. I'm preparing my way right now to do those things. It's not your business as to when I do that.
Boot her so I can have 5 minutes and then
right
she
now?
can just run off and
Jimmy
rant.
is dancing a jig right now.
Yep.
Because of this.
Yep.
It's disgusting that women fight over him.
He
When
lied
I
and
walked
said
away,
she was going to go up on Savage's panel. That's why.
No, I did not. I asked you if I told you that Savage was going to be getting a hold of you. I relayed a message just to make sure you had a heads up, sweetheart. I never told you I would be on the panel.
That, sweetheart.
Okay, that's fine. I may have been in that chat, but I know what time I had to be at work. I was driving in my vehicle when y'all went live. I wouldn't have committed to that. I wouldn't have done that. I did not tell you I was going to be there. And for you to hold that against me instead of checking on me is the shitty
Oh my
part of
God,
this.
she won't even let me talk or say shit.
Keep going.
Okay, let her talk. Let her get it out. So then we'll
So
know
she
the
comes at
full
me if I
thing.
drop this video, she'll drop a video. When she doesn't, when
I don't
get
need
her
to drop a
I
video.
ask her.
All right, hang on.
See, here she goes.
I don't
Wait a
need
minute.
to drop
why,
anything.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to know something, Melissa. Why was the video so important? Or do you think she was trying to like push you into
Hey,
doing
Shannon.
something?
Taylor.
Yes,
Like
to push
she-
me into doing a video. I've never streamed on YouTube before, but she said we were all going to drop videos, have a united front, and expose Jimmy at the same time.
Melissa, I work from my phone. I don't even have a computer. I never
Wait a
told you
minute.
I was doing something. I said I was
Wait a
going
minute,
to make
Lindsay,
contact and tell my
Lindsay.
story.
Please just boot her, mute
Lindsay,
her, something,
Lindsay.
I'm not booting anybody. Go ahead. Be quiet, Lindsay. Let her get it done.
Lindsay, why
Okay.
did you did you tell her you were going to drop a video?
I told her I wanted to speak, and I've been making correspondence privately as a mature grown-ass woman over here, trying to do what I needed to do. I didn't need to publicize everything. And there's proof of my communication.
So then a few days
So
later go
basi-
by, and I asked her about her video. Now she says she's reached out to the Glare and she's going to use his platform.
No, I said I made contact. And that's
And
all
then
I
a
ever
few
told you.
days later go by and nothing's on the Glares thing. Then she says, hey, Savage wants you to be on her panel. I'm going to be on her panel. Savage, that's the only reason I agreed. I didn't agree to go up there by myself. I thought it was a united front. That's how she's been positioning this to all of us.
But
You
Melissa,
knew?
it is a united front. That's what you don't understand. It is a united front.
No, she made it seem like me and her were going to go on Savage together and do like a tell-all.
I had to be at work at 9 p.m. Central. How is that possible? I would have never committed to that.
You know
Lindsay,
what?
why
It
the
sounds
hell am I
like.
gonna make
Listen,
this up,
you know
honey?
what? It just sounds like everybody wasn't in constant communication.
No,
oh my God, she
weren't.
texts us all damn day.
Okay, but I'm saying, and maybe all of us got our wires crossed. You know.
And then what
Kim-
upset me, because when I first started talking to her and Sierra, that if we were going to expose Jimmy, I didn't want to go on a panel that's going to drag Jimmy, that's going to get distracted with Avery or Mo or this or that, that the main function was Jimmy. That's the topic I wanted to stay on. I didn't want to be messy with it. They both knew my intentions going in. So when I get video messages from her last night that after Savage's stream how upset White Rabbit is, and that she was in there coming at her to talking about how despicable she was treating Sierra, like, why are you going and antagonizing somebody that Sierra doesn't have a problem with? Like, quit trying to make it messy and quit stirring up stuff. She's doxing people. Like, these are the messages she sent last night. That's why I got upset. Like, you've been saying you're coming forth, you're coming forth, you're coming forth, you're coming forth. You've been egging us on to do all this. You've done nothing yet. And now you're going and harassing women in other people's chat rooms.
No, ma'am, I'm not. Okay, I made one
Hey, I
comment
gotta
to
jump down,
somebody.
Jeannie, because my kid just got here.
Okay.
No, ma'am, I'm not. I don't know what you're accusing me of, but every time you guys accuse me of something, nobody has any like specific details. Okay, this goes back
Yes,
a year,
I do. I
Missa.
played your messages on my stream that I
You know what?
received
That's
last
great.
night
That's
with the
great. That's
timestamp
awesome.
and date.
But you know what? This goes back for me a year. I cut ties with things that I didn't want to be a part of, and I tried to keep some friends. And you know what? Those friends were a grave mistake. I told those people I didn't want their friendship. So you know what I'm hearing right now is that I'm not allowed to tell my full story.
No. Nobody never said you weren't allowed to tell your full story. Go back and watch my stream. Just because
No, I don't
she
want to
did
watch
this-
your stream.
I said just because she did this does not take away anything from her story. It
Yeah,
does
yeah,
not
but that doesn't
invalidate- it
measure
does
out
not
when you're sitting there
invalidate
dogging
her
me and dragging
story.
me.
It does not invalidate.
And you've
her
got people
story
in
at
your
all.
chat sitting there dogging me too. Like that,
Honey,
that
there's
doesn't
people
weigh
all
out.
over the internet dogging you. There's people all over the internet.
That's
dogging
great
me.
because
Fuck
none of
what
those
they
people
say.
know me. None of them know me. None of you know me. You've never taken the time past having a mission to get back at me because I'm a very honest, good
A
person.
mission to
I'm
get
not going to
back
do
at
the
you?
things
What the
back
hell
to
are you
you
talking
that you
about?
guys have done to me. Okay, I won't do it. I don't live that way. And you know what? Every single one of those women in your chat have heard me say that. I don't live this way.
You're sitting
I'm
there,
not
you
going to
sent me a
start now.
message last night about getting a protective order on some
Yes,
chick in
and
this
you know
chat.
what? You need to
Isn't
be
the
very
issue,
careful.
Jimmy? Why are you
Missa?
attacking other women?
Missa, I'm not talking about any of that with you publicly. That is not your business to discuss. And
It
that's
is
where
my
we're going to
business to discuss
No,
it
ma'am,
because
it's
it
not.
came into my
No, ma'am,
inbox.
it's not.
It
No,
came
ma'am,
into
it's
my
not.
See that right
inbox.
there?
You made it
Somebody
my
came
business
in
when
here
you
with
brought
a
it to
clone.
me.
Hey, look, you see that right there? Somebody came in here and with a clone of my friend. Guess what I did? I blocked it.
Okay, so you're
It's
telling me
clone.
there was a clone that can make Lindsay's voice and make a voice message in
Oh,
my,
no,
my
I don't know
Facebook
about all
Okay,
that.
look, wait.
I
I
don't
got
know
a
about all
question.
that.
I got a question. Why was it necessary? I mean, like, look, we flip over and we hear you dog, like, we flip over and we hear you dogging another woman who hasn't got a chance to tell her story yet. Like it sounded like you were goading her to get up here and how dare she make you. It sounded like.
Hey, Vegas Barbie, is that you? You know, I had to, let me go to your channel. See if it's really you. Okay. Hang on, let me give you a wrench, because you're my OGs, too. Okay, I just had to make sure it was you. I had a Rogue Mon not too long ago. So, and, you know, we had a big split over here, so I'm trying to, looking out, and I had two of you. For some reason, I had two Vegas Barbies modded, so but I can see it's actually you, so.
You guys were.
You wanted it in your time, is what it's.
No, I didn't want it in my time. She gave me a time like, release your story, Miss. I'm gonna release my story. I'll do it if you do it. I'll do it if you do it. I'll do it if you do it. I'll do it if you do it.
I
And then
didn't give
do
you a
it,
time frame of
and
any
she
kind.
doesn't.
I didn't. No, that's not true, Missa. It's not in your concept of my time. I have been buying a car, signing paperwork. I work overnight.
Girl, you told me if I went on Savage, you would go up there with me, and that
But you know
was a
what? I have
lie.
never spoken to Savage. You need to quit assuming things you think you know. I've never
I
spoken
know
to
what
Savage.
you've told me.
This is from 3 years ago. Everybody coming in. This is if y'all, I know some people remember this, some people don't. And I know I have clones too, Barbie. It's so annoying when they do that. Because the clones get us in all kinds of mess, you know? Most people are smart enough to know better, but sometimes not so much. But, so this, all that they're arguing about, at this time, this wee little man, hang on, let me show y'all something before I forget. I want to make sure I show this tonight. I told the girls, remind me, make sure. Oh, crap. What did I do? Okay, hang on. I got to do it this way. I was like, make sure that I show something tonight. And never mind, I'm going to have to grab it because I didn't save it the way I needed to. But at this time, this was when Dully, Jimmy Jams, whatever the hell his name is, came into our community, you know? And he's such a disgusting piece of crap, you know? But when he came into our community, that was the first time anybody ever looked at him twice. You know what I mean? Like, everybody was like, I immediately was like, this is a weirdo, okay? He's just a weirdo. I've always thought that he was a weirdo. I've never thought any differently. But, I don't know why some girls started throwing themselves at him. And, hang on, let me save this way. Okay. So, but Missa was the one that was doing everything. She was taking care of everything, working. Like, she made all the money, took care of all the bills, did everything. And she's the one that made the soap, the original soap. Like, she did all that. And then came on YouTube to tell her story once she figured out he was cheating on her every which of the way, right? And then found out all these other girls had situations with him behind the scenes. Listen, I don't know if it's been outed yet or not, but I'm going to go ahead and say it because I don't think it matters now. But he had a freaking spank bank, okay? videos in his computer, a file of girls that he talked to privately. Like, we were out in all that. This has been 3 years ago now, but we were out and, hang on, image. Hold up, let's do this. Let me show y'all. I mean, this is an original picture, okay? Can you imagine this idiot? This is who we're talking about. That these women gave a crap. Like, we're cheating on people for, okay? This weirdo. This one right here. He put this, like, somebody sent me this, gave this to me whenever, I don't know. But this dude is who people were screwing. This is who Bullhorn Betty screwed. Who Paper Cut Tina screwed. You know what I mean? This dude right here. I mean, sorry, these women are way too good looking and smart. Missa was beautiful and smart. And he cheated on her with Bullhorn Betty. Okay? And then Paper Cut Tina, I don't care what you say. She's a beautiful lady. Everybody's like, she's old, blah, blah, blah. So what? She's a gorgeous lady. And she's sweet. And she's way better looking than this fool. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. These were smart women. The lady that I did the interview, which I'll play for y'all probably, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something. Because I can't play all this and then play that. But Lindsay that's up here, she's brilliant, a gorgeous lady. She has a job, takes things seriously, I can't remember about every one of them, but still, they are brilliant people, good people, good, honest people. That this weasel, nobody would have given him a second look if it hadn't have been for him buying views, making it look like he was important. And that's what's so sad. Like, really, truly, that is what is so sad. People fall for this crap. Not only that, but recently it has been said that I know y'all know that we all over here in the ship, us in the ship, outed that he has a brother that is a pedo that lives under the same roof as him. That's big difference, okay? I don't want to hear any crap. There's a huge difference in that and one of our friends, okay? He is saying that he's helping missing children. He is not. But I'm just saying, it's a big difference. But recently there's been some other things outed that I need to catch up on before I really say anything about them. But I need to check sources and find out for sure things. But regardless, I mean, this guy is a loser, man. I just cannot believe it. Okay, let me finish playing the ladies.
I've got the receipts in my phone.
I told you she was looking to get a hold of you. I didn't say I had talked to Savage. I hadn't talked to Savage. I hadn't.
And I even messaged you prior to the show. Are you going up there? And you said, nah, I just woke up. I'm a drink.
No, you said, I said, are you going up there? Because I expected you to. And you said, well, are you? And I said, I just woke up. I'm getting ready for work. I had no intentions. I was getting ready for work.
Oh, yeah, Val. I forgot.
Okay, I don't know how you expect me to.
Well, maybe Savage can play that. You know what? There's another lady out of all this that she bought Upchurch tickets, right? Is that how it goes, Val? Am I right? She bought tickets to Upchurch for them to go. And she told him, you know, he tried to get with her like, you know, more than friends. You know what I mean? And she's like, no. So he took advantage of this really nice lady. Like, there are so many things this nasty dude, and I don't know why nobody else but us, Tiffany, and who else? That's the only people I know that said anything about all that. I know, Merrick. I know. I agree. Yes, I agree. She was just a sub in her mid-60s. Yes. Yep. I mean, just a sub. I think she was a moderator on the channel, and that was it. And he took complete advantage of her.
To validate that when I know my lifestyle and I know what I do with my time. I would never commit to something. I've never even spoken to Savage or Jen about going on Savage. I would commit to them first before I'd ever confirm that with you.
Okay, well then my thing is this is why I'm so upset.
Well, it was misinterpretation.
Making all these moves and doing all this shit because, you know, she's going to do it too. She's got my back. I'm going to make my video tonight. I'm going to have it for you by tomorrow.
Okay,
you know?
well, you know what?
Like,
I was working on it.
Kind of manipulated to come out and expose him and do the shit that I've done. And here's somebody that goes in another chat last night attacking women. That she's all about this womanhood and this solidarity. And
I didn't go into any chat attacking any woman. You need to back up on that because I didn't. You need to understand that I was sleeping or working whenever these people. Okay, you need to specify what you're talking about.
When I got this message at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, or whenever I got it, I don't know if y'all go in the video, there's the timestamp and the day stamp with it. When she sent it to me, so proud to go in White Rabbit's room and drag her.
I didn't go in Rabbit. I was just bitching about it, Missa. You are assuming I was over there. I was not in White Rabbit's chat.
White Rabbit's talking about, this is why I told her I don't go in there no more, because all she talks about is Dolly and Bullhorn Betty, and she didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, I did say that to her because I was disappointed. I wouldn't go back in Rabbit's chat because that's all the topic ever was. And when you're trying to stay away from that, it's not enjoyable. You guys think I'm obsessed. I cannot stand this man. Not just because of what he did to me that I let go of last year, Missa, but for every damn woman he's done it to in between. You forgot that part of our conversation and the tears I shed over what I had to talk to you about. Did you forget that?
No, I don't forget nobody's tears, but at the same time, this shit doesn't need to be tainted going in chat rooms, stirring up shit.
I didn't go in chat rooms and stir up anything.
All that stuff. There's no need for all of that. That's
you
not
can accuse
solidarity. That's not real womanhood. That's not somebody I want to stand next to during this march.
Okay, what chat are you accusing me of being in? What chat are you accusing me of being in?
You talked about White Rabbit's chat. You talked about going in and doxing Free to Be and Team Rose.
I got doxed by Free to Be in Rose's chat. Did you see that? Because someone didn't tell you correctly. That's been
I listened to your messages and what you told me. No.
Okay, well then you didn't listen well enough because I told you first that she took it upon herself to sit in there with Tracy and them in Rose's chat and dox me. They've all been doing it. They've been doing it for the better part of a year, Missa. You won't listen. Do you know how uncomfortable this is?
Interview and every panel I've been on, I've always stuck up for the underdog.
Okay, but you don't know my whole story.
Might have put it out there, and you may not like them. You may not have.
No, but you are judging me on partial stories from other people.
You still can't invalidate their story. There's still truth in their story, regardless of how you feel with them. When Savage was talking about White Rabbit and being mad, I'm like, no, she apologized. She came back at it. Like, I'm really trying to be a woman's woman, and to see how Lindsay still sent 3 messages about 3 or 4 or 5 different women she attacked.
No, let's not embellish things.
I want to stand next to.
No, you need to understand that Free to Be made her own decision. She did what she did in Rose's chat on her own. It was brought to my attention. It was sent to me because documentation is being done. I am sleeping and working, and there are other people helping document this situation, multiple people, because these things get done when you guys know I'm sleeping and working. You know I'm not sitting
talking
there.
about that. I'm talking about
Okay, but you need to understand that you keep accusing me. You keep accusing me of going into chats talking shit about people. I wasn't in White Rabbit's chat. I was
Honey,
told
you
she was
sent
over
me
there.
voice messages saying you did.
Yes,
and
because
laughing about it. Are
because
you serious?
because I
That's
was
what my
notified.
video was just about.
Because I
That
was
my
notified.
video was just about.
Because I was notified that my name was being brought up, and here I am working.
But
and
here
I told
you just said
the
you
people,
didn't go in them.
I'm not in her chat. You're accusing
me.
You're accusing me of being mean to people in a chat that I didn't even go in. The only chat I sat in last night, for the record, so everybody hears it, was Savage's chat, and I was in there supporting the two of you. So I don't know what happened after that.
I'm telling you about what your voice messages.
Okay, so you're still going to hold it against me that I was driving to work, but I was still in that chat supporting you guys, and that was not enough. That was not enough that I got there and I'm running around getting my things together and getting ready for work, and I'm listening to you. And I'm in that chat, and even though I'm driving, I'm telling you in the chat, I'm driving. I will be back when I land. And I finished that chat out with you guys, in support of you guys. And you mean to tell me that when I put my phone down until 8 o'clock this morning, I didn't know what was going on because I had my nose in my work?
Okay,
that's
so you're
uncalled
saying
for.
after the chat, you're not talking about how White Rabbit's so pissed, and you're up in there giving her
Yeah,
shit,
because I was being told that White Rabbit went live and started talking about everything. This is nothing for anybody to talk about me and have opinions until they come listen to my story. I would only give back the same respect to someone else, like I did you. I have asked questions. I have sit and listened to you talk and be hurt, Missa. I didn't treat you like this. You had priority spot. I backed the fuck up out of this so that you could speak for yourself because you were priority. I believed that you were there for 2.5 years. I believed that you were 90% of Dolly Vision behind the scenes. I believe that shit.
Okay, now
And what
again,
did I do to you?
You're still taking the direction off of how you sat there and sent me voice messages gloating about all the damage you did in all these chats after we just got off of Savage's.
Okay, real quick, I'll explain, just to be nice. This is Dolly, Jimmy Jams, the loser. This was 3 years ago when they came up and we helped them tell their story about how horrible of a person he is. And Paper Cut Tina just came out with proof that she flew and screwed Dolly. Bullhorn Betty just outed that too. She screwed him too. These ladies, this was his actual girlfriend. She's the beautiful, sweet Melissa, whatever you want to call her. She's nice.
All these damages and all these chats, you still don't know. You still can't tell me. I just told you I wasn't in White Rabbit's chat. I was working. I'm on video cameras at work. There are 30 cameras on my property. I promise you I'm documented.
Okay,
not
ladies, all
sitting
I
in a
can
chat.
say is if you go back at the very beginning of my message or my video that I just streamed today, I played her 3 messages back to back that she sent.
That's awesome, Missa. I did send you messages pissed off because this shit won't die. Why can't this shit
Okay,
just
but hold
die?
on. This is one thing. Like, all this noise, like, even what y'all did by going live last night and making it about drama, it's completely taken away from everything you've done. Like, all this fighting and bickering, just even, you've made now your channel's a drama channel, Nissa.
And I think that Lindsay going in chats last night and stirring up shit, that takes away from it too. And I told her I wanted no part of any foolishness like this going in.
I didn't go any chats and stir up
But you're
anything. I
talking
just
out
told
of
you
both-
that.
You're talking out of both sides of your mouth.
Oh, yes, because once I seen she played me like that, then yeah, you know what? This girl, She doesn't ride with us. She's not a girly girl. This shit that she's doing all over the internet,
I don't
me
know.
and
Here's
Sierra
the thing.
have no part
when
of
I
it.
first met her, when I first spoke with her, she told me she wanted to wait because she wanted you to have the attention because it was very important that you be able to tell your story and get all the attention. So I don't know about that.
And it's funny because she told me to make the video because she's going to release one with me.
Missa, I don't have a computer. I don't have a way to make.
Actually, Michelle, yeah, look through your stuff because he was also hitting on Gina Diamond. Do y'all remember that? Val, I know you remember this. He hit on Gina Diamond too.
Videos. I don't do that. I didn't tell you. Listen, you're a grown ass woman. You are a grown ass woman. You are a grown ass woman. You make your decisions. I don't make them for you. You can blame whatever you want on me, but just as I sit here and say that to you, I make my own decisions. Okay? I make my own decisions. I do not make decisions for you. I don't tell other people what to do. I will stand alone in this situation. No, Missa. No, Missa.
Telling Sierra all types of things she should
You know
do.
what? Because that's
Who
what
should
friends
Sierra
do. You
contact,
sit and
she
listen
should
and
message
encourage
her, she
to
should
do
email
the good
her
things.
and sending her the links and all that stuff. But she doesn't tell nobody what to do. But there's proof out there.
You can encourage and suggest to people, Missa, but that's bullshit. Okay? Encouragement and suggestion to people you have compassion for in the moment is a different story. You want to take that and twist it into me trying to tell you what to do. You can't stand up for yourself and make your own decisions. That's your problem, not mine. Okay? I don't need to tell people what to do. I don't need to, or I'd have contacted these ladies that have me up here right now a long time ago. Okay? I have not done this because it impacts a lot of people. When I finally have to write all this down and sign my name to a notary and to someone who's official, I don't want everybody in a courtroom, but do you know that this is bothering people's lives? I have 3 hospital visits on record. I am autoimmune. This kind of stress puts me down. Okay. I have proof of that. I don't live this way. If you guys that know me, Tracy, Free to Be, all these women sitting out there talking with you, they know my life. They know just the same thing you do. They know I don't live this way, and they all know that I told them all I don't want their friendships because the trust is not there. When they play both sides of things, just like I said in my voice message, I don't have friendships like that. If you cannot be outright honest and you have to go play both sides, then I don't need you. I'm a damn good person, but I ain't got a lot of shit to give to people who don't give a fuck and don't appreciate it. Got it?
You know, you talk like your life's the only one affected. All of our
No,
lives
it's
have been
not.
affected.
I sat
You
back
had
for
an
a year,
8-week
Missa.
You had
1
an
year.
8-week relationship
1
with him.
year
I was
ago.
over 2 years,
I didn't
and
have
I
a
told you
relationship
I
with
never
Jimmy.
took away from your story
Okay,
or
see,
anything.
no,
from
you're
like this,
telling my
but
story
you wanna
for me
sit-
right now. You're trying to tell my story for me right now. I still
Really?
have yet
Because
to
I
tell my
haven't even
story.
mentioned your story right now.
You're sitting here telling me how it went. I didn't have a relationship with Jimmy.
Because
I
you
had a
act like
common.
you're the only one affected. Everybody's affected. It's not a pissing contest. Girl.
Exactly.
All been
Exactly.
affected.
You're absolutely right about that. And you know what? It's not a pissing contest. And it's exactly the reason I sat back and let you speak what you needed to. Sierra was upset. Sierra was hurt. I didn't need to speak up. She could do that for herself. I was there to help her in the background and talk to her and check on her the same fucking way I've done you. You want to talk about all these voice messages? You want to play all these voice messages? Go ahead. Because I also have the ones where I checked on you and I fucking cried and I could not tell you in words how all of this makes me feel, having sat for a fucking year and then having you women come at me like I'm crazy. I don't want Jimmy. I didn't want Jimmy back then. I had some common ground with Jimmy. And at some fucking point, I will tell that version, the version I lived. Okay, you don't get to tell that for me, as I don't get to tell your story for you. But you know what? I don't want him. I'm not obsessed with him, and I tried to run far, far away. The motherfucker came back at me the end of May, trying to apologize and tell me he was missing me and mis-talking to me. And you know what? I chewed his ass. And I chewed his ass in 20 minutes worth of fucking voice messages because the guy doesn't know how to have a two-way conversation. None of these women that are sitting there barking with you right now know how to have a two-way conversation. Okay, the things that they're accusing me of, the things that, well, think about who's all in your chat, Missa. Once you think about everybody you've recruited and everybody that's come into that chat together talking shit, okay? I'm telling you right now.
I haven't recruited nobody, honey.
Okay, that's fine. But you look around you and be mindful of what's going on other than me, because I've been working and sleeping and I just got rudely interrupted out of my sleep by someone else because of this shit. I'd rather be sleeping, believe me. But at some point or another, I do get to speak for myself. And I have sat by myself for a year trying to befriend people and have private conversations. What they don't tell you is they've got a lot of dirt on other people that they spread around.
Who is they? Who am I talking to?
It is sick. And you want to know the things I find out from these people and the things that come my way when I don't even know the people they're talking about. I walked away from those friendships for a reason. Okay. These women talk too much about everybody else. They don't care about your well-being. I had 103 temperature with COVID. I'm sitting there with COVID trying to decide, being an autoimmune patient, whether I go to the ER or not, because I have nobody around. Do I do that and not come out, or do I sit at home and get through this? You don't understand what I went through. Same day I had 103 temperature and I tested positive twice. I had 2 women on my messenger telling me I did this to myself and telling them I owe money for concert tickets. That's a whole nother ballgame. Okay. I don't know how people generate arguments like this. I don't live like this. It does not make any sense. Nobody asked if I was okay. Not a one person has turned around since June 8th, the day I contracted COVID and tested. Did I ever get anybody asking me if I was okay? I have sat and minded my own business. I go around and I chat where I want to. And you guys follow me. Okay. And where I'm not being followed, there's these clone accounts. I am on YouTube, or I am on Twitter speaking with YouTube about this. They suspended an account that someone mimicked. I don't need to go publicly and talk about these things. I can take care of them. I am not playing games with people anymore. My life is not to be fucked with. I'm not ending up in a hospital. I'm not ending up in a hospital because of this shit, Missa. I already told you I'm not ending up back in the hospital because of this shit. Listen to me once and listen to me good. Everybody that's in this place. When my health starts getting affected, and I've spent a year doing this and it's documented, 3 fucking visits because I'm in a head to toe flare up and I can't get out of bed. That's too much. And you guys wonder why I don't have anything to say. My health comes first. I was not concerned with your fucking timeline. I was concerned with my 3 hours. I was concerned.
You presented to me, then you kept pulling back and presented another one and pulled it back.
Are you not listening to what I'm telling you?
Pulled it back.
Are you not listening to what I'm telling you? I had 3 hours of sleep in 48 hours, 8 hours total in
Honey,
3 days.
Do you think you're the only one who can't sleep?
No, but I don't deserve
fucking girlfriend.
Okay, I don't deserve to be persecuted. I don't deserve to be persecuted because you don't like my sleep arrangements and my lifestyle. You do not get that right to come after me like that.
Put words in my mouth. I never said nothing about.
No, you got off of Savage's live and went and tore me.
Thank God I've learned since all this how to do people's volume, because Lindsay her volume was way too loud. Missa, I think I was trying to turn it up, but I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long ago, you know?
To pieces for no reason. I wasn't even around to defend myself.
Live?
No, you got off of Savage's live and went on your own, tore me to pieces twice while I've been working and sleeping.
You dropped 3 voicemails in my damn inbox.
Well, how fair is that?
You went here, and you went here. All this damage you did.
No, that is not how that came across. That is absolutely not what I told you. I know exactly what I took care of in the afternoon. It has nothing to do with you. So why are you bringing it up?
Because you dropped it in my inbox.
Because I can fight it in you, Missa. Because I can fight it in you. Because I'm fighting a war out here by myself that you have nothing to do with. And you will never have my back on. And I get that now.
Damn right.
Okay?
No, I'm not going to go in other people's chats and
no, it's not. I'm not asking you to harass anybody.
That's petty and childish.
Missa, I don't harass people. I don't need to harass people. I'm not going to ask you to do it. Okay? You make your own choices. You make your own choices. I make mine. I don't know how much clearer that can get.
So you hear that, lady? She thinks it's okay to go in other chat rooms and start shit.
No, I don't
She's
go to other
admitting
chat
it.
rooms and start shit. I'm blocked most of the places anyways that don't fucking like me. So why would I go up there and make myself miserable? I don't live that way. I know where I travel to and where I don't. And I guarantee you I don't hang out with the people who despise me right now because I tell the truth. I don't appreciate the way I was done, regardless of my situation and experience with Jimmy Williams. But I'm going to tell you right now,
And I
for
don't
every
like how I
woman,
was done. I made it very clear.
Okay,
I'm not dealing
okay.
with the messy bitch, and I'm not dealing with no petty bullshit. And when you
Then-
dropped those 3 voice messages in my Facebook last night, I was like, yo, I can't fuck with this girl no more because I was.
So you went out and
fully
trashed me on the
transparent.
internet instead of talking to me and saying, Lindsay, I can't handle this right now, and talking
Why,
to
so
me.
you can throw up some bullshit lies and deflect? I ain't
No,
got
I don't
time
need to
for
lie
it.
about you.
I'm
I
on
don't
a
need to
fucking
lie about you.
mission, girl. And you can either be on the mission and hold your head upright. keep
Why
your
would I
hands
go on a
fucking
mission with
clean,
you
and
with
be
the way that you've
respectful
just done
about it,
me?
or you can
Wait a
victim
minute,
shame
why-
and jump in other people's chats and victimize them. That's not the way
Wait.
to win the fucking war.
What?
Wait a minute, Miss. Why do you think Lindsay's lying to you? Like, what gives you the mindset?
The voice
that
messages in my inbox from her. The
What am
voice
I lying? What do you
messages
think
I
I'm lying
received
about?
from her?
What is it I'm
That's
lying
what I'm-
about?
Okay, wait a minute. What did the voice messages say? Can we play those, Jenny?
I'd rather not because I've got things going on and I
They're
really
the first
need
3
those
voice
to just stay
messages
private.
on the video, the very beginning of the video.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, other than what she's already put out there, I don't agree with anything being played because I have other things I'm
Those
taking
were the
care
first
of.
3 voice messages I received after the Savage Live.
Well, see, look. Why did you just start it's not a good look to just start attacking somebody like.
No, and then it's not a good look, but you know what? She's gonna come in and my life stumped upside down. It's like, let's get him, girl. Let's get him. I stand by your back. We're doing this together. And it's like every time she said she's gonna do something with me, she ran and hid when it was time to fucking do it.
Okay, no, I didn't run and hide. You are ignoring everything I just told you about my health and my lifestyle the past couple weeks trying to
We've
push
already
this car.
discussed this
Wait
shit
a
with me,
minute,
but
wait a
I know
minute.
what
She's
you
not
told me in
listen,
conversation.
She's not hiding though, Missa. We've been talking to her.
And I get that, but you're missing the point of what she is telling me personally.
No. I'm not filling you in on every damn detail of my life and you don't like that.
I didn't ask you to fill me in on no damn details of your life.
No, I'm not telling you
asked about
anything. I'm not telling you anything in your messages that's incorrect.
You drop this video, I'm gonna drop this video.
No,
days
I don't
later,
drop
where's your
videos,
video? Oh,
sweetheart.
I'm
I don't
with
drop
Claire.
videos.
A few
I
days
told you,
later, oh, I'm going
no.
on Savage.
See,
Go up
that's
there
where
with
you
me.
misrepresented what I said. I don't drop videos. I don't even own a computer at this point. Okay, I have a phone, and that is it. I don't have a TV. I don't have a computer. I don't have nothing. I am not technically inclined to drop videos. Okay.
Video for me to post. Like,
no,
girl,
I told you
own
I
it.
wanted to get it out. That was where the original conversation started, was with making a video. That may be somebody's style. But at this point, you need to understand and recognize and accept and trust and believe that I have spent a year keeping my mouth shut, other than trying to have some trust in personal conversations that literally blew up as gossip and twisted 100 different ways. I am still trying to keep my privacy. And you know what? That's going to definitely be stamped in stone Monday. Okay, this is not public information. You took private calls, you took private messages and conversations, and you brought them public without speaking to me. You're
Yeah, 'cause
taking
you got
things,
caught on
parts
how
of
damn
things.
grimy you're trying to do me and
No,
Sierra
I have
behind the
no, I have no ill intention for you guys, none whatsoever. Why would I spend my time 8 hours on a phone on a day off? Why would I spend 8 hours talking to you, Missa,
Everything
with
you're
ill
denying's
intentions?
got proof in the video.
No, I'm not denying anything. I'm not going into people's chats trashing other people, Missa. I was in
Why'd you say
Savage's.
that in your voice messages?
I was in Savage's chat last night. I
Why'd
was
you say that in your
informed.
voice messages last night?
I was informed that Rabbit was talking about all this, and I was pissed off about it because it just keeps fucking going instead of stopping like mature people. Okay, we got to go talk about it and make content.
I mean, you
and
think
this
you're
is getting
really
a little
helping
gross.
Jimmy, the cause to bring Jimmy down by going and doxing?
You know what? I don't
people?
need to bring Jimmy down. I need to get this out of my system, and I need to leave all of you guys alone to go do whatever hell damage you want to do, because you're going to do it anyways, regardless. You're going to get back at me
You
until
told
you
me
guys
you
are
doxed
satisfied.
somebody.
Okay?
That's it.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
let me bring
You
the
need to
voice
go.
of victims
Okay,
for
then.
Jimmy, but
Then
let me
Missa,
cry me in the background.
then if you hear something, you need to go do your research. Why don't you go back over to Team Rose's chat from yesterday and go look at what I was given a screenshot
Honey, I
of.
don't have time to bounce around.
Okay, then don't accuse me of doing anything until you see what happened.
Accusing you of anything, I'm going by
It had
your
nothing.
voice message,
It had
your
nothing to
audio
do
clip.
with you.
Girl,
Why are you
that damn
personally attacking
delusional?
me? Why are you attacking me about something I spoke to you about? It had nothing to do with you. It was not on behalf of you. I went and stood up for myself because another fucking person thinks it's okay to put my full shit out there. That's going to stop Monday. All of it. I'm not kidding. It doesn't matter what I told you. I don't have to give you a timeline. I have a life. I am an individual, and not a one of you, not a one of you women, not a one of you women.
Play out and the timeline she was running on.
Not a one of you women this past year has had my back until the one sitting up here on this panel let me speak for myself.
I never pushed her for a video. This was stuff
You're right.
She brought to me that she was going to do. I let her know very clearly.
And I have been making my plans to do what I needed to do.
I'm not going on no panel that's going to drag Jimmy. I'm not going on no panel that's going to drag us. And then here to come to find out, she done dropped 3 messages in my voicemail last night about how she was bragging about trying to drag people and starting shit. It's like,
listen, I'm pissed. No. I'm sick of being harassed. I am sick and tired of being harassed by people I befriended. The person that doxed me yesterday over on Team Rose's chat, I wasn't in that chat. I was asleep. It got informed to me later when I woke up. That's what I woke up to understand. Okay, you need to understand that that person is the reason I even know about you, and halfway got scared shitless by the things that happened. Where are your OG Jams girls? You said there were so many other people on your own.
Yes, I don't
Where
have
are
to
these
put their
people?
names out there. I'm giving them their anonymity.
Then why are you bothering me?
Bitch, you done put this all over the internet for the past year. All over the internet.
You haven't been here for the past year. You're listening to other people. No, I had private conversations with people that they took to the internet.
And
I didn't do that. Okay, but I didn't choose that for them. They're the ones who chose that. Okay, and I made a great mistake in those friendships. And when I told them I didn't want the friendships, they got even more pissed, and now we're back to more retaliation. Do we really act like this as grown-ass adults? Really?
Like to lie to people, say, hey, girl, we're sisters. We're going forth in solidarity.
Yeah, because that's how I felt about you until last night. Until I get a message at 8 o'clock. No, until this morning at 8 a.m. I found out you went live last night, and then I got told there's another one behind it. Missa, I'm not on the way to the hospital for my health or for fun, okay? I'm there for my health, not for fun.
With this
you need
shit,
to understand.
You don't fucking lie to me. This is my whole fucking real life, girl.
Then go deal with it. Then go deal with it.
In real life, every fucking day in real life. We are going to court. We've got property to divide.
Then why are you attacking me?
To deal with, and you.
I am not the only one. Why are you attacking me?
Lie to me.
I am not the only one you've been speaking to, and I didn't lie to you. I told you a lot of things, and I've backed it up. You still have yet to tell me what I lied about. That's
girl,
the thing.
drop a video. I'm gonna drop a video. A few days later, hey, oh no, girl, I'm gonna go to the Glare now. A few days later,
no, see, you're misrepresenting again.
Go up on Savage. Then I'm like, those are the lies.
Well, then I don't know what to tell you, Missa. If you don't want to listen to what these women are telling you, I have been making my own plans. Okay, it doesn't involve you.
And I've listened to what they've said, and I'm telling them what you've told me.
Okay, and I was following through with that just because you want a pre-recorded video for your page.
I never asked for a pre-recorded video. You offered that to me. I never asked you for shit.
Yeah, and I turned around and said,
I never asked you for shit. Get that real clear.
Missa, this is where it's a lot more simple than you're making it. Okay, I am preparing to speak for myself, and that's the point. The video is not the point. Me speaking for myself is the point. Okay, I am prepared to do that, and it's none of your business at this point.
I never made it my business. Again, ladies, she came to me saying, drop this video. I'm going to drop one with you.
Because at first, that's the impulse, okay? That's the impulse, is to go live. I don't have the capabilities to go live and do all this. You were up there making videos long before I ever got to.
It's okay. I'm going to go to the Glare now.
Missa, I was in the middle of purchasing a car. I was literally in the middle of running around.
Val, see, look, pirate even comes up. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I've seen her somewhere recently. She'll probably she watches my replays, so she might watch this one. You know what I mean?
around town purchasing
I
a car
know,
when
while
you were
were
dropping
doing that,
videos.
my phone was still
Okay.
digging through all of it too, girl.
Okay, that's great. But you know what? You didn't inform me of anything. I didn't make you do a thing.
Inform me. What?
I am sitting here following through with the commitments I made, and it just because it's not on your timeline doesn't mean that I'm wrong for anything.
It
I'm
doesn't
sitting
gotta be
here.
on my timeline. I'm talking about the timeline that you created, the timeline narrative that you.
No, I didn't
created with
create
me,
anything.
That
I
you
didn't
told
create
me
anything.
about.
There are also voice messages to you letting you know to hang tight because I had a busy week in front of me. You failed to talk about those, telling you that I couldn't stop right then and do these things, that I had to go buy a car, that I work nights, explaining my life to you. So you understood I wasn't ignoring you. There are those messages too.
I
There are
never
many
said she
of
was
them.
ignoring me, ladies, or anything
No,
like
I'm
that.
not saying.
She's
I'm
still
saying
trying to
I'm.
skew from the
No,
point of the things she has really told me.
I told you on a voice message, just so you know, I'm not ignoring you. I've said that to you. Okay, I am being mindful of.
Let's scoot up
Every
to
bit
the
of it.
pirates.
All this hostility, all you ladies have against each other, all this fighting y'all done for the past year or 2 years. Everybody has had their own. They have been manipulated to hate each other and
No,
go
I
at
don't
each
hate
other.
nobody. I don't have
Now
it in my heart.
listen to me, Mister. And the thing is, nobody is stopping here and going, wait a minute. Why do I not trust this girl here? Why do I not believe in this girl here?
No, because of the voice messages. Listen to that first minute on that last video. Go ahead and play that out loud.
Missa, what is the need to just throw shit in people's faces? I know what I
Play
said.
it out loud. You will
Look,
understand why I'm so upset.
You gotta understand something.
Look, I work for a living, so I have a job. So let me just tell y'all this, because we've been here for a long ass time. Both of y'all is giving this motherfucker what he wants. He's got all y'all girls fighting, and he's sitting back, kicked back, smoking a blunt in his underwear, giggling about it. If that's what y'all want to do, then go ahead. Right, dancing a jig, giggling about it, because he's sitting here watching all you girls look like you fighting over him, and it makes his ego a little big. See?
Oh, no, I'm not fighting over him.
He's a little
I'm
bald
upset
man.
that Lindsay's still attacking women. Like, this is a woman's movement.
But you attacked women this morning and last night. What's the difference?
After she sent me those messages in the voicemail, this is who she is, y'all.
But why wouldn't you talk to her privately instead of doing it live? Are you building a channel? Is that what you're doing?
No, I don't have shit to say to her. She's lied.
Are you building a
Just
channel
dropped
off
the
of
messages.
drama? Answer my question.
I don't want no drama channel. I've never been on YouTube. I don't go in
Then
all
why
these
you
chats.
doing
Like
drama?
half these people that y'all. This is my fucking life.
Okay,
So
but
you
why
can
didn't
call it
work
drama.
out
This is my life.
privately? Why didn't you work it out privately? Why was it aired? If not for a reason, right?
Because let me tell you something, I've had many disagreements with Jenny Jen. We don't always, you think these friendships are easy. They not. They a lot of work. And if you ain't willing to put the work in, you ain't going to be friends with nobody. I've got into it with Val. I've got into it with Savage. I've got into it with Shannon. Ain't none of y'all motherfuckers know because I don't do that shit live because they my
That's
friends.
right. None of us do.
So, Miss, I have a question. How is it I'm supposed to join a team of women for all the right reasons when I have been drugged through the mud and you've had people in your chat sitting up there that have heard me say over the past several months, I don't do group hate and I don't do group toxicity. And if you want to know why I walked away, that's why I walked away from every single one of them. They want me to go pick on other people. They want to make me out like I'm obsessed with Jimmy. I can't stand him. I couldn't stand him the
But you're
minute my
picking
body
on
went
him
in.
by yourself still.
I don't care. I've stood alone for a year, Missa, things you don't know anything about, and you have yet to listen to me. I have a year's long worth of harassment and people following me all over YouTube. I haven't been in a damn chat room since 1995. You tell me how that's normal. Okay, this is not normal to me. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, you've given me every reason not to talk anymore. I don't trust anyone sitting in that chat that's right there talking shit on me.
Well,
So
and we don't need, and that's what you don't want.
Probably
That's
going
what-
to a lot of other ones.
Look, I had to get back to work. So I'm on my little 15-minute break because I don't sit on YouTube and get money from people and grift from people. I work for a living. So this is all I'm gonna say. Y'all can sit up here and argue till the fucking cows come home, but until everybody comes together, y'all like group hate or whatever. That it is what it is. Unless all y'all come together and have a united front instead of bickering and arguing over stupid shit on fucking panels all over goddamn YouTube, he's gonna do whatever he wants to do. And he's gonna keep doing it, and this is gonna keep going. He is sitting back laughing at y'all with his bald ass head. I don't know what the fuck y'all saw in this motherfucker anyway, because both of you look like lovely ladies, and you was punching down for sure. So y'all sit here and argue about it. Pick and choose what you wanna watch. I'm gonna watch this part. I'm not gonna watch these clips because I'm gonna stick my head in the sand and act like I don't know. But that's the end of it. Y'all can either bury the hatchet and move on together, or y'all can sit and argue and give him what he wants so he can jack his little wiener and smoke his little blunt and think that all y'all fighting over him. Because that's exactly what he's doing. He's sitting there thinking, oh, these ladies is fighting over me. His head's as big as a fucking balloon right now. So do what y'all want to do, but I ain't gonna sit here and bicker and argue over some little fucking elf that lives in fucking Chesapeake Bay that's bald headed and skin looks like a motherfucking suitcase.
Well, I'll tell you the same way I told him. He's got a message for me saying the same thing. He doesn't need to be near a good woman for the rest of his life. He doesn't. He knows exactly how I feel. So all of you out there that want to say I'm obsessed and that I'm in love with Jimmy, and you want to mimic accounts and go into chats and say those kind of things, I'm telling everybody right now that's exactly the opposite of how I feel. If I could never let him near a good woman again, I would.
Another one.
And that's my honest feeling.
That's the whole technique. That's the whole technique to send out your minions to bash and make other people believe that this woman is lying.
Sure.
That's
And then he
whole
comes.
gimmick.
Yeah. And it's bullshit. And I don't live this way.
That's the whole gimmick. You know, you've got to unite. All this other fight, you eventually got to stop and go, wait a minute.
She comes up.
Why am I pissed at this woman? You've got to regenerate that energy to go for the head of the snake.
And that's my thing is she's lied to me. I don't want to be associated with her doxing people or coming at people in other chats.
But you're associated with other people doxing people. You are associated with multiple people that are doxing.
Who am I associated with people doxing people?
I got messages this morning that Missa doxed Lindsay's name. So that's kind of like doxing over here. You know what I mean? Everybody screws up.
It's been done to me for months by these women.
You got to look past it. And if you're going to do it,
nobody ever said Lindsay's full name. They said Lindsay.
My full name is out there.
Over here,
it's out
over
there.
here, doxing the first name is still doxing. Don't ask me why. I don't know either. It makes no sense. But some people on here go by those rules too. So you just got to pick out what you're gonna. You know what I mean?
You know, guys, the point for me at this rate, at this date, and seeing that I've almost got a year vested in just trying to exist on YouTube and having all these people decide that they want to tell me how my life goes. I know how my life goes. It's very simple. I live off very simple money. I am not scandalous. I don't need anybody else's money. I work for mine. Okay. I'm not better than anybody, but I have a little bitty life that I keep together. And with my health the way it is, I don't have a lot of leeway. You want to fuck with me and you want to make it hard on me, you're putting me in a different place. And I'm asking everybody here to be a little bit more mature for that simple fact right there, because I wouldn't do it to you. I won't mess with people who are not right in the head. When I've been asked and recruited to bully people who are not right in their head, and I didn't want to do that, I then got shunned by a couple people who are sitting in your chat talking shit. So let me tell you, I don't do that. And this is why these ladies are all mad at me. Okay, but who's okay? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But the people you are associating with and you are getting these informations from that you think are so bad about me.
With Lindsay,
Missa, you've been telling
me
me
the majority of my information from you, girl.
Well, you and Sierra talk to a lot of people because you've told me that. You told me you've got at least 2 to 3 women in the OG
I
Jams
do
group.
have other women.
Okay, so where are they? Why are they not being pressured to come up? Why?
I'm not pressuring you to come up. Nobody's pressuring you to come up.
This is why they're not coming up. Because of this fight right here. Nobody wants to have their fucking personal information out there. I don't give a fuck. I've had the cops in my house several times. I don't know why everybody's worried about their damn address getting put out there. Because how many times I had the cops over here, Jenny? If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Savage done been drugged to court on fucking video chat by a dolly, but everybody wants to sweep that under the rug, like you know, thing. And he got up there and talked about how she cheats on her husband and has HIV and hepatitis and all this other shit. Now everybody stuck their head in the sand and didn't want no part of that. Nobody had an opinion about that. And I see some motherfuckers, like the one that was on Jenny's channel the other night, talking about, oh, well, I don't want to watch it. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that. Well, stick your head in the sand and y'all keep bickering while he jacks his dick. Because you give him what he wants. Yeah, and this is why more women won't come forward, because they don't want that. Some of these women are shut-ins, is what y'all don't understand. A lot of these women are on disability. They don't really leave the house. Jimmy over there in their ear telling them what they want to hear. You pretty, you beautiful, blah, 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 give me $100. And they doing it. That's how that's going down. And they don't want to come out here and say nothing because they don't want their information put out there. They don't want any pictures that they may have sent this dumb bald motherfucker out there looking like Bozo the Clown. They don't want none of that shit out there. And he's going to do it. It's just a matter of time. Because when everybody stops bickering and turns on his ass, he's going to drop all that shit. That's what he's waiting on. He just got everybody living in fear so they don't come out and say nothing. Wake up.
And look, Miss, when you go on and you start like Lindsay here, when you go up and you start attacking her and throwing, just because you think she's done something over here and you're ranting about her, you take away from her. That makes her look like whatever she's going to say next, she's lying. And she's just starting drama.
Yep. That's what your videos.
You cannot attack another person, even though you just look. There's a lot of people on here, especially in the DC, that we will fight with, cuss with, and we don't agree with, and some of us are arch enemies. But the one thing down this whole line that we all will agree with, if we find out that you're a pedophile or something like that, we will take you to task. We put that shit down. We put our swords down and say, hell no, hell to the no. And that's what you ladies have got to do too. You can't be attacking other women that you know for sure is a victim of this man. You can't do
And
it.
that's all I want. I want every single one of these females that are out there running amok, talking shit. I want them to leave me alone. I wanted Jimmy to leave me alone back in December. He crept back around. I told him to fuck off again. He got pissed even more. And now here we are, you guys. This is like phase 2 or 3 now of me getting retaliation from his minions.
Well, you always don't get that. You think we don't get retaliated? You just have to pick and choose what battles you're going to fight, yo.
Well, and I'm done. I'm done fighting battles this way because this is not how I live. I have a damn good time on some of these stations. I worked in broadcasting for 10 years in radio. I come from a completely different angle, and this is not what I did as a shit show for a job. That's for sure. You know, I want to be able to come in here and enjoy what we're doing, and the people who actually hold the skills to do these kind of broadcasts are fun. I'm not here for the drama. And anybody who wants to accuse me of starting it is just full of shit. I have done nothing but spend my winter down. And I came back in the spring trying to regroup some of the friends that I made, the ladies that I met out of Dolly's chat. I tried to regroup with them and that didn't work. My grave mistake.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You know why? Because he's got them intimidated. This is what these and I've been screaming this since fucking 2017. This is what these creators do. They get on here, they get your information via PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, whatever. They get your information and then they hold it over your head and intimidate you with it. So that you do what the fuck they want you to do and say what the fuck they want you to say. Just like Jimmy over there giving White Rabbit shit the other night for deleting comments on her own fucking stream. You know what? It's my fucking channel. If I want to delete a comment, I'll delete a comment.
That's him controlling.
That's him.
What
That's
goes on.
him
Right.
still in charge.
It's him controlling the narrative. And
well, I didn't
y'all
have
are
enough
all
money for him,
falling
so
for it.
that's probably why all was good on this end because I didn't have money to give him. I wasn't in there to shower him with my money. I work hard for my money and I pay my bills and have very little left. So that little left was not going to go to him. That's for sure.
Well, then you ain't no count. He don't want nothing to do with you. Obviously,
Exactly.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And the more y'all sit up here and argue, the more you're basically intimidating other women from coming up here and telling what happened to them for fear of retaliation because of Jimmy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly why, Pirate, that's exactly why I've sat silent for a year. Number one, the women I did try to confide in are now sitting here talking shit in these chats about me around these streams that happened last night. I didn't even want to see it. I was just told, okay, a few names. I didn't ask for this. I got the fuck out. People came after me. I'm just sitting here trying to be on YouTube. I don't want anything to do with anybody. My trust is broken. So just leave me alone. I don't understand why that's so hard. I have not talked to any of these women since before June 8th or before that. It's been that long that I have been out of association with all of them and they are just now coming back up with my name, trying to screw all this shit up.
Well, yeah,
I have no ill will.
You think they're doing that on their own? They're being directed by him to do that because he needs a deflection from all this bullshit he's been pulling on all these females.
Well, you know, someone needs to wake up and see that because I have known this for months. I have seen what he does. The women have willingly participated. And all I want to do is get the fuck out of it. And I'm being told, no, you got to keep your drag your ass back into this. And here I am. I will maybe get 2 hours of sleep before I have to go to work. Garth Brooks is in my town tonight, and I have to deal with 60,000 screaming fans on 2 hours of sleep on a 14-hour shift.
I mean, the bottom line is we got to do better.
Yes, and that's what I was gonna say. I'll take the videos down about Lindsay. I want everybody to know that doxing stuff, that's still trying to drag women in chats. I have nothing to do with that. And you know what? At the end of the day, my behavior was no better than hers. But
now listen, Missa. Look, they're going to, honey, they're going to come at you.
Oh,
they're going to come at you.
I don't care if they come at me, but you know, for Lindsay to message me about her coming at other people last night, it pissed me the fuck off.
Because these people have harassed me for a year, Missa. You don't even stop to think why.
But I'm not going back and forth with nobody on the internet. Just let it go. That's not.
So am I not allowed to defend myself, sitting here being crushed and all these lies and my personality and character being molded?
People?
No, I got doxxed. I got doxxed. Okay, I have the proof and I'll send it to you.
Stop. Let me explain it. Jenny, Val, back me up on this. Ain't nobody been harassed on this motherfucker like me.
That's
Y'all know
true.
what I've been through.
That's
Ain't nobody on this motherfucker been harassed like me. I've had YouTubers at my house. I've had the police called on me. I've had my job called 17 times.
This is asinine. This is just crazy.
But
that
if you
people
ain't
have to
doing
live like
nothing
this.
wrong, right? If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you got nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
Well, Pirate, let me tell you, I was asleep when she started this morning. I was at work with my nose in my work last night. I didn't know till 8 o'clock this morning that live even happened. It's conveniently being done when they know I'm sleeping and working. I'm not even allowed a chance to go up there and say anything. This is ridiculous. So yes, of course I'm going to voice
being done,
my
you act
defense.
like I pre-plotted, premeditated.
I don't care. I don't care. I just know that I was not there to.
We got pissed off.
No, I was not there to defend myself, and you were not a grown-ass woman and had a personal conversation with me about that. This could have been solved a completely different way, and we wouldn't be sitting here today.
Well,
I'd have been doing this on Sunday.
Missa just said you're going to take down those videos, right, Missa?
That would be great. That'd be a great start.
Your goal, you got to have the goal. Look, go ahead and tell yourself, all of you, okay, that's trying to do something good here. They're going to come at you in any way possible. The best thing to do is, if you know these ladies have been a victim of this bullshit, right? The best thing to do is don't be dragging them on a live stream. You let them vent what they got to do. It's going to have to be their time and their place. And they may contact you and they may say, man, please don't tell nobody. Don't.
I've had stuff like that happen.
Right.
But
and
I thought
see,
Lindsay was under.
Listen to me, man. So okay, so you had women do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're thinking, hey, this is great what she's doing. I'm going to contact her, but please don't. Okay, when you go up and you start dragging another person that has said this person is as a victim, girl, you're losing your trust, man.
But you know,
everything you're working for, you're losing it. You're losing it. And that's what you got to remember. You got to maintain it. You've got to remember.
Some things are not worth a response.
Right.
I just can't talk with somebody who's dropping messages, voice recordings to me that I know it's not a troll. It was her bragging and just so proud about what she's done.
No, I was frustrated. I've had a year-long battle with people who don't need to end my business whatsoever. I am not a creator. Okay. I'm not a creator. I am a sub. I am a nobody.
Listen.
We talked, look how long this is, y'all. This was a long stream. It was 2 hours and 30 minutes. And we went around the world with these ladies. I can't remember if there was another one that came up or not. But it was the long freaking stream. And we kept trying to explain, they're demons over there working together. You know what I mean? There were people that he had, Missa called them the OGs from that channel, because she was with him a while. It wasn't just a little short, overnight thing. She was basically the breadwinner, She did everything, took care of everything. And so it's we went around the world with them trying to explain, work together, don't fall for the crap, and end up not exposing what you need to expose. Because I'm telling you, if he was doing this with this many different girls, and he has this whole electronic spank bank where he's got pictures and videos of these girls he talked to privately, can you imagine what he might have of somebody that went to meet him? It's awful. And, everybody's so, he's trying to help missing kids. No, he's not doing that out of the goodness of his heart. Okay, I'm sorry. He is not. He's doing it because he's a con artist. And he's, all that Turtle Island is a whole con. It's a trick to trick people into playing an imaginary game island, and to get money. He makes a fortune off of it. I mean, it's insane to me that people, and it's against YouTube's terms of service, okay? Majorly. That whole Turtle Island thing is against YouTube's terms of service. And all that's got to happen is YouTube has got to see what's going on. They will shut it down themselves. Nobody else will have to. It is 100% a con, and against the terms of service. You're not supposed to have anything like that. You're not even supposed to be putting GoFundMe, not GoFundMe, the pay links that everybody freaking has everywhere. You're not supposed to be putting those in your chat on YouTube. Nowhere. So that's a big against terms of service thing that used to, when they first started doing that, YouTube was really big on reporting people's accounts, Do y'all remember that? Mama Bear lost hers all the time because it's against YouTube's rules, And then when you dropped them, YouTube would report it, you know? So, anyways, it's crazy to me. Some of the minor things that they don't let happen, and then they let go of the other ones, you know? It's crazy. It is freaking nuts. Yes, it is, Ems. It's like insane. The grifting going on and on and on. Everywhere. It's everywhere. And winter is always worse. Like, people don't have things to do outside, I guess, so they all come in and start grifting every which way. Every way you possibly can. It's everywhere. It's insane. I'm going to, like, shoot to the ending of this. And then we're going to move on to, I'm going to let Benny and Hondo up for a minute. And then we're going to move on to Rumble. Because that video I want to get through is like an hour or so. And I'm not going to sit and read every part. I'm just going to go to the parts that I wanted to show that I might get a strike for. I thought about going to Chatter's Voice instead of Rumble, though. I don't know. Let me play this end and we'll see. But I want to play this for sure because everything worked out finally, you know? It ended pretty okay. And also, I'll leave the link if y'all want to watch it on your own time, you know, the parts that I didn't play. Good. And then what else was I gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna play the interview I did with Lindsay. The whole thing that got everybody mad. Because I still don't understand. I still don't understand their fight, you know? It made no sense whatsoever, you know? Like, what in the world were they upset about that? Because I don't remember anything coming out in the interview that, you know, was major, you know? But anyway.
To me and doesn't have best interest with the thing at heart, then I can't share nothing with you. Because you know what? At the end, I am playing a game that I'm going to beat him at his game, and I can't have nobody that fucks that up.
I don't have any intention of fucking anything up. I have done my best pretty much to keep my mouth shut until now. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is.
Communication. We could have probably chatted it out a little bit differently, you know, at the time. I think just coming off the high of talking with Savage and just sharing the story, how so much, and like when me and Sierra was hung up, was like, oh my God, we've only spilled the front of shit that we know.
Right. One more thing before I abruptly exit. Just remember, divide and conquer is their game. And don't let them divide, because they will surely conquer if they get that. Stick together, girls. Nice meeting you all. Bye.
You too, Vinny.
Talk to you later, Vinny.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and head on out too.
Okay, we regroup Sunday, Jen?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Oops.
How long did y'all... Oh my God, I've been sitting here talking and it was muted. Sorry, y'all. She did get stronger and stronger, you know? And he was all the time doing stuff to her over on his channel, you know? Like, the channel she was on, he tried to take over. Like, he was all the time doing stuff to her, and she was such a nice lady, man. It was ridiculous. But she got stronger and she started kicking his butt, you know? I hated it, though. There was no reason for all that. Okay, let me get the guys the link real quick. They've been pitching a raving fit, so, you know. But I want to show this, too, while I'm doing that. This is the idiot, okay? This one. This is the idiot. actual. This is the idiot they're talking about, you know? Okay. Here we go. Y'all don't be talking about the other stuff.
Hello. Hola, senors and senoritas. Yeah, pulling up all the old clips. That shit is... a lot of people don't know that.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, the assorted love triangle between Dolly and all of his
Yeah.
ladies from different area codes.
Yeah, and now though, lots of people have learned that, you know, he's a piece of crap. I don't know why I've got this. Hold up, let me get back over here.
Unfortunately, people will be tricked by him and you know, basically not know his history and then fall for the same stuff all these other women.
Oh man, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to unpin it and I removed it.
It's like preaching to the choir, unfortunately, because people really don't care until they learn for themselves.
What did you say?
Huh?
Benny, hurry it up.
I think he's been Googling stuff. I've been trolling him for the past hour and a half.
I know y'all been misbehaving. I know.
Maybe don't come up here with that bullcrap. Just tell us what you think about what's going on with the whole situation.
Okay.
Hey, Jenny.
Vinny, before you even start,
Hondo lied to me.
no, we're not talking about that. Tell us about your thoughts about the whole Dolly situation. We're not talking about that.
The Dolly situation. We'll talk about that when
you know you had Nessa up on your panel, and you also covered a lot of this as well. Vinny.
When I move over
He
to
needs
argue.
I'd like to go in competition with him with the sledgehammer.
All right.
Sledgehammer.
This is my own fault. Shut up, Vinny. Allegedly a sledgehammer, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I got not much to say about him. He's one of them people that just, when you mention his name, I don't know what to. I genuinely don't know what to say about him.
I know. Do you remember her? Do you remember her?
Yeah, so many opinions. So many opinions that it just confuses you to a point where you just go, what the fuck? And like any person, I've always said it, any person, and I don't care, as much as my reputation is in total disrepute and I love it, any person who gets fooled, like, what is it you women are getting moist over when you see him?
I don't.
I think Vinny's jealous.
I don't understand.
More action in one hand than he
Really and truly, I don't understand it either. And Shauna, did you hear me say? I don't know if I was muted or not, but I love you. It's so good to see you, Shauna.
I think it's like the whole starstruck thing, Vinny. I think a lot of these women think he's really a good dude and they all fall in love with him, but in reality, he's a really sleazeball in private. Just as bad as most men on here that we've known in different communities. You know what I mean? He's just the same
Michelle,
sleazeball, but he
want to
just
know
hides.
what kind of cracker I'm willing to settle for. Ask Hondo about the cracker.
Oh, shut up, Vinny. We're not talking about that, dude.
Two are awful. I swear.
That's a private troll, bro. We don't talk about private trolls like Fight Club, bro. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to read all y'all's back and forth in the room.
God Almighty! Just
Okay,
like you can't take him anywhere.
let me pull up my Rumble. Let me get it
like a
pulled
bull in a China fucking shop.
Hang on.
Probably been giggling like this for the past hour.
Y'all can freaking go back and forth while I'm playing the intro over there. Okay, how's that?
Yeah. So what are we talking about, Hondo? That you lied to me about?
I didn't lie to you.
No.
Dude, we're not talking about that, Vinny.
Hold
it's
on.
Fight Club.
We're
Fight
not?
Club, bro. Shut up. Fight Club, motherfucker.
My
this
freaking
thing
is
will
not
put a
working
fight.
out. I'm
This
trying.
thing
Yeah,
puts up
this
a
is like
fight.
Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. God,
Oh,
do you
okay.
not read the room, dude?
I'm trying over here.
Oh, sakes, man.
Of all times, the freaking StreamYard's is giving me hell. Oh my lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
I swear I have the worst luck ever. Okay, hang on. Wednesday part 3. Dotty dotty da.
This is why you don't. This is why you don't take Freaky Dutchman to family reunions.
Hey,
drunk.
you are solely responsible for my actions in regards to this matter.
Blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. I told you it's Fight Club shit, bro. Shut up.
Let's see. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me get the link for Rumble. Y'all get your readers on too, because I'm not reading all this stuff to you. I am though gonna play.
We all know you're a little old lady. You need to put your bifocals on so you can read the fine print on the medicine bottles. In
I can't stand it, dude. I cannot stand it. Hang on. Hey, Miss Mama. All right, here's the Rumble. This is where we're headed. And I'm gonna let them gripe and argue privately for just a few minutes before I start the Rumble stream. So everybody go.
No, you just want to shut up. That's what you want to do. Unless it pertains to the topic that we were talking, Jenny was talking about, nobody cares.
Well, you fucking do. You know what
I don't, bro. It was a joke, and you've twisted it into some weird fucking Aussie troll brain.
Hey,
we need an old
how
school.
can it be a troll when there's 324 men that have been served?
All right, bro. All right. Too much fucking information.
We need, Coach, we need a Saturday stream where we can all come up. You can come up. Shauna, you too. I miss you.
Yeah,
Val, everybody can come up and we can just be goofy, instead of a drama stream like I've been doing,
My head hurts. I got an ear infection. I'm going to go back to sleep.
Also, look, real quick. I want y'all to look. Pammy B has dropped Tiffany's GoFundMe again.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Hit up Tiffany Marie's GoFundMe, y'all. I'm so sorry about hearing about her loss, man. That shit sucks.
It is so that she can get the headstone for her son's grave in the cemetery. It's a beautiful plot. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Oh,
it is
sure.
also on my community post. I shared her post about it and everything. Beautiful pictures, story, everything you need. All the information is right there. Make sure and check it out. If you can help. If you can't, you can't, All right. So y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming
Good night,
in.
everybody.
I'll see you
God bless y'all.
in a few minutes, okay? Much love, y'all.
Night.
Bye, everybody.